Hi y'all, how is everybody doing? I hope you all are doing excellent tonight. Well, this morning, right? It's early. Well, it's late. And I just got in. And yeah. Peace everybody. I hope you all are doing good. Um I decided to come on, so peace everybody. I hope you all are doing good. Excellent actually. Peace, Richard. How are you? Hi there. It's so good to see you, Fred. I hope you're doing good. I hope you had a wonderful day. You know, I'm noticing something about my posture right now at this time, and it's just I'm like, I don't know if you ever had that feeling where it's kind of like uncomfortable, like you feel, I don't know. Like, I have you ever had that feeling where you just like can't get out of a position because you feel like, or you feel like something is very uncomfortable? I don't know, but we gonna get into it. So it's good to see you too. I'm glad to see you live. Oh, thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. So um let's do some readings tonight. Let's see what, I'm gonna do the single reading tomorrow. Hey Marie, what's up? Much love to you too. I'm just going around showing smaller creators love, kindness, and respect. Well, listen here, I can always use that. So thank you for your engagement and bringing me positivity. Peace unknown shark. Hi, beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi to you. Hey Marie, keep pushing, keep grinding, keep a positive mindset, and never lose focus on your goals. Let no one stop you, not even haters. Just know I've been there and got your back. Oh, thank you, A Marie. I love that. I really appreciate that. Hey Richard. So A Marie, thank you. This yes, I wish you infinite blessings. I love y'all. Seriously. I'm loving the vibes. Like y'all just make me so happy. Bernard, I want a reading queen. Sure, Bernard. What would you like to know? Bernard Jr. What would you like to know? Peace, everybody. Don't forget to like the live. I would truly appreciate your engagement, just to give me some love. It doesn't take much to push the like button. So give a sister some love. How do you beg for likes? No, I'm just kidding. But I sub to you. Keep it up. Thank you, Lamar. I truly appreciate you. Thank you all for the love. My spiritual journey, my relationship, my financial, and financially, please. Sure, I got you. Ashe, Richard. Bernard, I just, oh, you, period. Okay, well, let's do a burning and releasing card. Go. Shut my door, okay? Yeah, shut my door, love, please. All right, so Bernard, we're gonna do a burning and releasing for everybody. Thank you, baby. We're gonna do a burning and releasing for everybody. Thank you, KK. A burning releasing. So Spirit, what message do we need to release at this time? Please give me a message that we're needing to release for the collective, and then we're going to do some readings for everyone. So it's all blockages to my Akashic records and the activation of my DNA are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So what you're going to do is burn this on ancestor money, and you're going to release it, okay? All right, Bernard. So let's get you some messages in regards to your life and see what the Most High has to say to you guys. If you would like a reading, I'm doing free readings for everyone, guys. I'm not going to be charging for readings right now. So if you have a question, I don't mind answering your questions. Just make sure that you I'm gonna go in order, so no one's gonna get skipped, okay? So do you mind if I add? I don't mind. Thank you, Carolina, for subscribing. I'm sure you're going great. Thank you. Yo, do me a favor. What would you like, love? Agent Reed. All right, so Bernard, let's get some messages for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for Bernard? Where did everyone go? All right, so Bernard, what I'm seeing here currently is, let's see, what messages do we have for Bernard when it comes to his love life? All right, let's see. So Bernard, you're dealing with two women, it seems. Bernard, are you still here? You suck. You suck. Okay, y'all got problems. Guidance. Okay, guidance. Yeah, I'm giving free readings. All right, so Bernard, let's see. I need something to cover my head. Give me a minute. I'm getting sleepy already, y'all. Give me a second. All right, I gotta put on something. All right, Bernard. So Bernard, you're dealing with two women. Okay. So clarify these women, Spirit. Who are these women? Okay, so one woman is sad. One woman is not in a good mood right now. And I feel like they're holding on to a lot that they got going on currently. So someone's not in a good space. So whatever woman, you're dealing with two women. So Spirit, who's the Empress? Who's the Empress that this person is dealing with? Who's the Empress? Thank you, Spirit. So the Empress is someone that you would like to get. It's like 1 minute you want to get serious with this person, then the next minute it's like, I really don't know. I'm seeing here like there may be someone who's feeling some sort of regret. This is someone from your past that you could be dealing with, Bernard. Let me know if I'm on the right track. So clarify the Queen of Cups energy, Spirit. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone you've been arguing with a lot, Bernard. So I see like there has been some regret that someone's having. I feel like there's some disappointment when it comes to a connection. So you're saying 100. So I'm seeing here like maybe someone's continuing to hold on to you. Is this the Spirit? Is this the Queen of Cups that's holding on to him? All right. So the Queen of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is that so you're uninspired to deal with this person at this time. I feel like there's been some huge changes to cause the cycle between you and this individual to end. So y'all are really not in a good space at this time. So that's what you and one woman. The other woman, clarify the Four of Cups, Spirit. Why is the Four of Cups here with the... Okay. So the Queen of... Okay, so I feel like the other one is someone you might have a child with or someone you can have a family with. Whoever this is, I feel like this person can be very motherly. Like they're very loving, but also can be mean. So I feel like they have everything that you want in a woman, but again, they could be a little mean. they could put you down at times or say certain things that make you not feel any type of comfort or something. I feel like this person is someone that you're wanting to, I don't know, like 1 minute you like her, the next minute you don't. So Spirit, what do you want to tell me about this? What is the point of this here? What is the point of this here? Why are you telling me this? What is the purpose? What is the outcome between this person, this woman here and Bernard? So the outcome is someone leaving someone in a cold and being very defensive of their energy. I feel like you're trying to balance your energy, you're trying to be emotionally balanced and trying to make good decisions when it comes to particular people in your life. Okay, so you're saying facts. So I see like, it's like 1 minute you want to offer this person something, and next minute you're feeling some conflict because of how they speak to you. So Spirit, what is the best advice for Bernard and this woman here? So the best advice is to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. So Queen of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is like you're going to be weighing your options when it comes to people. I feel like, you know, there's going to be huge changes because you're coming off a little bit uncaring when it comes to relationships. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of challenges that will be happening in your relationships, and not to give you like, you know, a feeling of insecurity or anything like that. I feel like you have the control to get the relationship you want, you know, because it seems as if some of these women are like, one woman, she's like putting her foot down with you, like she's standing on business. The other woman seems as if she's more nurturing. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles, like working on her money. She's more of a hermit. This is a person that likes to deal, like she don't really mess with people like that. What will happen between Bernard and this woman, Spirit? What will happen between Bernard and this woman? So with you and this woman, I feel like there will be an innocence to you guys' connection. I do feel like, I mean, Bernard, honestly, you're holding on to two women and you're going to have to make up your mind on what you want, okay? So when it comes to your love life, you know, it's kind of like you play both fields. Like, you know, 1 minute you deal with one woman, the next minute you deal with the other. I mean, you're going to have to make up your mind because honestly, I just see women fighting over you. You know, so what do you feel like? Who do you want, you know, or do you just want to play the field? You know, that's what I'm getting. So honestly, I feel like some woman just told you off or will be telling you off. Is someone who, like, you know, cusses you out a lot or something like that. You right, but I play because of past trauma. So the thing is, I do see that because the Six of Cups came out. I mean, the six of Cups, I think, came out. So, you know, Spirit is telling you to work on yourself and go hermit. Spirit is telling you that you don't really need to be around anybody right now. Spirit is telling you that you need to work on you. You know, I feel like here you already have a deep knowing that you need to kind of step away. My father tried to sleep with my baby mama. Oh my goodness, child. Oh my goodness. No wonder I got sleepy doing your reading. What I'm seeing here is like you gotta, like, you know, just kind of, you know, do you. I really feel you should like back up from women and work on yourself. Spirit is wanting you to work on yourself, okay? So Spirit is saying you might be getting a new job. You're going to be working on your money, mastering yourself a lot more. I see that you could be going into, you know, studying or learning more about yourself, or you could be dealing with new people that's going to be like a team or something. So when it comes to your money, I see like there could be some success here. You're going to be working real hard, making emotionally balanced decisions. You're going to have a lot of good luck when it comes to your finances, okay? So you focusing on your money and all of the things that you're currently wanting, I feel like things will go your way. However, you got to be careful. I don't know, like some men, I feel like you guys think you can deal with women sleep with this woman, that woman, that woman. And you know, I'm not saying that you're going, I'm not trying to bring you down or anything, but all men need to be careful how you do women, because I do feel in the future you could be being under heavy judgment. Okay, so you'll have to be careful what you're putting out there, the energy that you're putting out there when it comes to people, because you're gonna be feeling like I don't know, your karma could be messing with you mentally. Okay, so be careful how you're doing people. Be careful how you might be sleeping with this woman, that woman. But I'm actually like sleeping with both. Okay, well that's good, because I see Spirit. Why is the Judgment card here? Judgment card. Okay, the Judgment card is here because the way, so clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Judgment card is here. There is a woman who is currently someone that you are intimate with, but yeah, you're coming off as the King of Wands. So it's like when you sleep with this woman, it's like you get what you want, and it's kind of like you walk away. You know, so I don't really feel like you're putting your actual love into the situation, even if you're sleeping with her. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you know, she represents someone who has it all together. She represents someone who is very abundant. You know, she got it going on when it comes to her finances, or she will, you know, things will go good for her. But the thing is, when you be intimate with her, it's like you being sneaky, okay? And it causes for a lot of betrayal. So be careful how you are doing women, or just doing her, because whatever is happening behind closed doors, it can cause tower moments in your life, okay? Because I see the tower card here, and I see the death card here. Clarify the death card, Spirit. Clarify the death card. Death card here, full cycle. So yeah, this could come into a full cycle. You feeling constrained, you feeling alone, you feeling convicted. I'm just seeing here, you know, because you're, yeah, it's like, you know, yeah, just be careful how you doing people, because it's gonna come back. No, not death and like the death card represents transition, so like change. Okay, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but yeah, the death the death card represents transition. It represents changes that could happen if you continue on in this pattern of, you know, like being sneaky when you sleep with the girl or whatever. I apologize, but like when you're sleeping with someone, make sure that you're being fair and honest, because if you're not, it will cause a great deal of unsatisfaction in your life, and you just want to do the right thing. You always want to be fair when you're dealing with people. You know, make sure you're putting out love and the you know, good energy when it comes to people. Yeah, that's what I got for you. And your finances, things are going to be going well for you in the future when it comes to your money. All right, so who's next? Seems like people pop in and out, so I don't know. Like, let's see, I'll go up and see who's in here. Let's see. Hey, Miss. Hey, Curvines. Hey, Miss. I want a reading. I got you one. I gave you one. I sub to you. Thank you for the sub. Let me see. Who's next? Anyone want a reading on here? I thought I seen somebody, but hi, Kelly's World. What's up? Yeah, so until someone come, like if you guys want to read and let me know. So let's just get some general messages. Let's see. Too many. Let's get some general messages. Yeah. Guidance for my twin flame relationship right now. Sure. Aish Preets Vibes. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for her her and her twin flame? Let's see. What messages do you have for Ice Preaker Vines and her twin flame? What does she need to know? And thank you, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides. Let's see. All right, so certainly what I'm seeing here is like you are starting off strong, you know. I feel like with the Seven of Cups, let's see, you know, things are going good. I feel like you guys are trying to figure out some things though. I feel like some things are not made clear. You know, I did get the Death card and the Ten of Swords, but let's reshuffle and make sure. So what's going on with her and her twin flame spirit? All right, so I feel like let's see, let me get some more before I get started. All right, so you and your twin flame, what I'm seeing here is like maybe there has been an ending or, you know, unfairness in the connection because someone is not, like, I feel like you guys may have tried to make things work, but you didn't have much communication. And so with the Ten of Swords here, it's just showing me that there could have been some sort of betrayal or unfairness that has happened. I feel like someone may have not been working on a connection as much as the other person. And so with the Page of Swords, someone's trying to be like a player or something. Like what I'm getting is player energy. What else, Spirit? Yeah, because, you know, this person is offering like a relationship, but the way they're offering it, clarify the Ace of Wands. I do feel like there's passion here at times, but I feel like it's in you be in your head a lot about this person. Like you can get really upset. So this person, he like reels you in. He reels you in with sex. Like sex is like the main factor in y'all's relationship, and then once y'all like have sex or whatever, you get in your head real bad and you feel like, dang, like, you know, this person tried to play me or whatever. So you may think like things are evolving. You think that things are gonna go into a relationship. You know, I feel like you may try to connect with this person and you really want to, you know, be this person's like, yeah, he cheated on you. Yeah, I'm seeing like, I don't see other women right now, but I do see he plays games when it comes to intimacy. So I'm also seeing the, you know, he ghosts you at times, like he's in and then he's out. You know, I don't like that energy, you know. So what is the outcome for the twin flame and her spirit? All right, so again, like, see, you could clarify the Queen of Wands spirit. Hey, be careful because you both are under heavy judgment. Clarify the judgment card, spirit. You know, I feel like your judgment is being too nice to somebody. So, you know, spirit is trying to teach you how to stop being so nice, okay? So you're under judgment, and in some way, I would say that everybody is sometimes is under judgment because the way spirit is set up, spirit is always trying to, the Most High God is always trying to teach you a lesson, okay? So your lesson is being too kind, being too nice, being a yes person. Spirit is wanting you to come out of this energy because every time you're too nice, you always end up being left out in the cold. And so spirit is like, you know, you're under judgment for being too kind, okay? So that's your judgment, okay? So spirit, what is the judgment for the guy? What is the judgment for the guy that she's dealing with? All right, the judgment for the guy is hold on, we gonna reshuffle. That's crazy. Let's see. Spirit, what is the judgment? Hey guys, if you guys have a question, put your question down. I don't mind answering your question, okay? It's all free readings. All I ask is that you guys like the live and give me subscribe to my channel. So thank you. So anyway, when it comes to this guy, the twin flame spirit, what kind of judgment is he under? What kind of judgment is the guy that she's dealing with under? Okay, we gonna put that card to the side. What kind of judgment is this guy under? What kind of judgment is this guy under, spirit? What kind of judgment is he under? Okay. So the way he's moving, the judgment is not that he's under judgment, you know, even though the judgment card is here. It's more so like not being able to have real friendships, you know. His friendships cause him to feel as if he's hurt. He can't commit because he's hurt, you know. So even though, you know, he's cold as ice, you know, this man possibly has been through a lot and is needing to heal. You know, I feel like there's not enough, you know, chemistry in the relationship to make it last because he's been through so much. So with that said, you know, there's some healing that he needs to do, you know. So you clarify the Empress spirit. What is the Empress card here for? Empress. So this could have to do with like people in his life. Who is this child? Someone's arguing about a child, a mother. A mother, him, like maybe he's a father or he is possibly, someone's trying to place a baby on him or something. Clarify this. He's acting like he's not a father or something. Does he have children? Like something's going on with his parenting. Like I just see like he's not owning up. Well, I won't say he's not owning spirit. What is going on with his parenting? Yeah, I don't feel like he's so he could be hurting about family. Like he may have like past hurt of his family, and I feel like it could be either him as a child or like a child that he's not claiming. Maybe that happened to him as a child, and so he's doing it. He'd rather have fun and deal with a bunch of women. Like, yeah, be careful because he's not a committed person. He got issues. You know, he's just not gonna heal because he's not happy with himself. So it's difficult for someone to actually heal when they got problems emotionally. You know, they've not dealt with past traumas that they've gone through. So they kind of hurt people, you know, hurt people. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, his father doesn't like him. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's what it is. That's sad, you know, yeah. So he's going through that type of judgment where in his relationships, he's going to have to learn how to have better relationships, you know. He's going to have to learn how to treat people fairly. Can you do this current feelings? His name is Dev. Spirit, what is this guy Dev's current feelings towards Ishpreet? What is his current feelings? Current feelings? Confusion. How is Dev feeling about her? There's a lot of conflict in y'all's connection, you know, so I don't feel like the things that he say, he just don't tell the truth a lot. He lies a lot. Clarify the Seven of Swords. You know that he's toxic. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. He's not. These are karmics that you're dealing with, girl. He plays mind games too. So what is his current feelings? What is his current feelings towards her, Spirit? I mean, he's not good. I don't like him. Be careful. Don't give him your money. Maybe he sees that you're indie. He might be jealous of you too. Like this guy, yeah, I feel it intuitively. He's jealous of you because you could be independent and he wants to just be intimate with you. Be careful because he's going to ghost you. That's going to be your judgment too if you continue to deal with this person. And I'm telling you the truth, so let's just say you go ahead and do it. You know, don't get caught up. He's going to leave you feeling unfulfilled, imbalanced, okay? Emotionally, trying to balance yourself. Clarify the Queen of Cups. In fear of wanting a relationship, wanting, like, you're not going to feel whole. Yeah, men can be jealous. Men can be jealous. Trust me. Men can be jealous. Very jealous. And I know it sounds funny, but believe me, there's a lot of men who are jealous. Yeah, a lot of men. Especially if you're doing well in your life and they got issues in their life and they, you know, they be mad because women can keep it together. They can hold it together, you know. Well, I appreciate that, Miss. Thanks, Miss, for the reading. You're welcome, love. Yeah, so be careful because these men out here, they be hating. They be one of the main ones hating because of how we are, you know. And not all, you know, I'm not speaking on all, but the ones that aren't healed. You know, real men appreciates the the presence and the, you know, what a woman brings. You know, a real man would love to see a woman stand on her own and not have to need him for nothing. He only comes in when, you know, he comes in to assist when she asks, and he would be a provider when necessary, you know. But some men who are jealous, they don't like it that women are individuals and that we have our own mind and that we can do for ourselves. And, you know, so that's the issue with some men who are insecure. And when you meet them men, you gotta you gotta stand 10 toes down. You gotta protect your energy with all your might, baby. Because people will try to bring you down and you just, you know, that's the goal. For them to bring you down. People like that will try to bring you down. But you got to stand 10 toes down. You got to have the wisdom to know when to move on. You know? So, yeah. Only a emperor appreciates an empress. Period. Oh, thanks for the rose, Richard. Yes. Yeah, because some men, they don't like it. They don't like you getting that knowledge. They don't like you understanding how powerful you are, you know? So you got to be careful. You got to protect yourself at all costs. And that's just with anybody, y'all. Yes, with anybody. I mean, men, women, like, you know, you got to protect yourself at all costs because people are out here, they want to provoke how they feel on you. There are people out here who want to provoke their energy. They want to provoke you. They want to provoke you and they want to make you look bad when they know that they're trying to bring out the worst in you. People like to throw rocks and hide their hands as if they're not the ones provoking you to get upset, you know? Some people are masters at that. They're very good, very, very tactic, very, very, very skillful at trying to provoke you, trying to make you look like you're a bad person because they're mad, because they're hurt. They don't know how to heal or handle their emotions, you know? And so you gotta pray for people. You know, you gotta separate yourself. Peace, chosen one. That is very true. Then they look at you like you're delusional for being upset. Absolutely. They look at you as if you're the one in the wrong when they know good and well they did all of what they did. They like to, I don't know. It's just something about someone who is hurt, but usually it's because they're hurting. It's because they have issues deep down inside that they're not comfortable with, you know, that they've not healed from. And so I was really upset earlier about something that happened to me or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I had to leave because I'm like, you know, I'm not about to put myself in a situation where I'm feeling as if someone's trying to make me be powerless in situations, you know? So sometimes when you feel as if someone's trying to make you feel powerless, make you feel like you're losing control, make you feel like it's you and you're the problem, you have to seclude yourself from the situation and just bring in love to that person because something's wrong with that person. That person needs to heal. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Don't deal with people like that. You know, I'm at the point in my life where anyone tries to do anything to try to mentally play with my emotions, and you doing that shit on purpose, I don't want you in my life. I'm not going to deal with it. Go heal, you know? There are some choices that we all have to make. May I ask a question when you're ready? Girl, yes, go ahead. I'm ready. I am ready. Right. Don't even feed into it. Absolutely. What would you like to know, chosen one? I don't mind answering your question. And guys, if you have a question, you can ask. You can ask your question. When you send it, I'll be ready. So while you're getting your question together, I'm just gonna be pulling some cards. So I got the Five of Wands with the Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is that someone is very, very angry, jealous, envious. They're wanting to fight for no reason. This person has a problem with you. They love holding on to anger, you know. And the thing is, you know, as much as you try to bring love into the situation and try to be real, you got to walk away, because you're not dealing with people who have issues with their emotions. And we'll get back to that in a minute. So let's see. My question is, what are some things I should know about my ancestors? Oh, I do not know much of my family history or what inheritance I received. Okay. I might not can tell you about the inheritance you received, but let's get my ancestral deck and we can look into that. That's a beautiful question. I would love to tap into that, and thank you. This is strengthening my psychic abilities. Oh my God, look what comes out. Yeah, someone's definitely mad. You know, someone's hating on you, chosen. Someone's hating. Someone's jealous. Someone's mad. They don't know how to handle their emotions, child. But anyway, let's get it. You're welcome, love. So let's get some messages. So, Spirit, can you please tell me, what does she need to know about her ancestors? What does the chosen one need to know about her ancestors, Spirit? Thank you. Your ancestors love you, okay? So I see here, your ancestors are protecting you. Let me turn on the light so I can look and see what they're saying. Do you have a brother or an uncle that passed? Period. A dad. Okay, he passed. Okay. He's definitely watching you. Clarify Gullah Gullah Jack. Give me some answers, Spirit. Okay, so what I'm seeing, clarify the Four of Baskets, Spirit. What is the Four of Baskets here for? Okay, so about your ancestors, they definitely are around you. However, do you even have an ancestor altar? And just great uncles. All my brothers are alive as far as I know, and just great uncles. Do you have an ancestor altar? Because what I'm seeing here is like, if you don't have an ancestor altar, you need to get an ancestor altar. And we had differences and was not close. Yeah. Something you're putting on your altar he doesn't like. You have to stop putting something on your, what is it that she's putting on the altar, Spirit? Yeah. I feel like he could be very, I have one, you have one. So what I'm seeing here is like he could be mad about something you're putting on the altar. I do see that y'all possibly, you know, your family, but he could be a little manipulative at times, your dad. Like he wasn't fair at times. I'm seeing, clarify the, but he loves you. You know, there's a lot of love here. I feel like he's definitely protecting you. What does she need to know? So let me read the Bishop H. Maybe he's not too fond of what you do spiritually is what I'm seeing here. But let's see, Bishop Mason. Let me make sure, let me clarify this. Bishop Mason, 39. So he feels that you need to humble yourself at times. Yeah, he doesn't like what you do spiritually, and he feels that you need to humble yourself. He's like, you know, everybody is not into that, but there's something on your altar that causes him, like, there's love here, but I feel like he could be a manipulator. I heard that before, but I removed the plant my great grandma asked me to do, and she wanted her own space. Yeah, because he's a Christian. I am not, but that's not his place to judge. But we had differences and was not close when he passed away. He died about 3 years ago, but I have been thinking about my grandpa, my mom's dad, a lot. So yeah, about your dad, like what I'm seeing here, like your spirituality gets on his nerve at times, you know. So what else? What else would we need to know about her ancestors? So you got some ancestors that agree with it. Then you have a dad who's not too fond of it. It really like gets on his nerves and irritates him. I feel it little stresses him out a little bit. Spirit, what is the best advice for her dad in this situation? No, 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 no. Okay. No. What is the best advice for the father in regards to her spirituality, Spirit? Thank you. All right, so I feel like your aunt, do you have an auntie that just passed, or like it was a woman, an older woman? Maybe this could be a grandma, but I'm more so seeing some like an aunt, you know, because it says here. But with the aunt, she could be working with him to understand your views. I'm seeing her like the aunt, you got an aunt who's like very spiritual as well, and she is very strong. She's working with him, giving him options on you, about you, and just basically telling him like, you know, you have to allow her to do what's best for her. So if it's not your aunt, it's your grandma. It's somebody who it's somebody who's older, possibly, who's like trying to explain to him some things about you and your spirituality. And then with the justice card, what I'm seeing here is like everything is going to be fine. You know, your dad is just going to have to go along. Like, he's just going to have to go along with it at times. You know, he may not like it, but I feel like there's still love there. He still loves you, but he's just irritated about it. So yes, my great grandma is on my altar, and my cousin, probably my great grandma. Okay, yeah. So I feel like, you know, what do I, yes, what's that?
It's just
Bring, like, use it and then bring it back. Don't just, because it disappears and you don't take care of nothing. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so what else does she need to know about her ancestor spirit? What else does the chosen one need to know about her ancestors? What else does the chosen one need to know? So they're telling you to keep working and being very clear about what you're doing, because you are protected. I feel like anyone that tries to come for you, you're protected. You're very protected. Your ancestors love you. It's people that need you to help them, though. Make sure you're burning your ancestor money more, because you got people that are like, help me, help me, help me, help me. Like, you got a lot of people around you that are needing assistance. If that's the case, he shouldn't ask for appeasements and offerings. I worked to elevate my ancestors too, and gave him offerings several times, which he asked for. That's hypocrisy. Yeah. You got ancestors that are asking for help or that are taking from you. So every time you feed your ancestors, it strengthens your ancestors. You know, with the Father of Coins, this is telling me that you're doing a good job, okay? They're possibly asking for 2 candles, like 2 white candles to be on the altar. um I don't know. It's something that you hold like this. Maybe it's a wine opener or something like that. Maybe they're asking for wine, or like a wine opener for your ancestor altar. I don't know why that's on there. Yeah, maybe you need to put that on there. They like to drink. And I know, like, your ancestors may, like, you know, they say you shouldn't put alcohol on the altar and stuff, because you want to feed you want to have your ancestors in good vibration. But it's okay to put like a drink on there every now and again. You know, give them some wine every now and again. And I had a dream about his granddad, and he was very unhappy about beliefs. He kept walking away from me when I tried to help in his dream, and was gossiping about me being a witch. That was a while ago, but I let it go. Yes, they were heavy drinkers. Okay, yeah, they like to drink. So they like, put some more drinks on the altar. Yeah. But you know, it's to each his own. Spirit, what would be the outcome of her putting alcohol on the altar? Like, what would happen if she were to keep putting alcohol? Ow. All right. They'll be happy. They'll be drunk. They'll be just like chilling, you know. Someone like to play like the flute or something, or an instrument, or someone like to do knitting. So maybe you can put like a knitting, like, I don't know, like, what do you call it? Well, someone like to knit at one point, and Another ancestor probably played like the flute or some type of instrument. And I have Oshun at the top of the altar. He is probably mad at that, but I will never remove her. That is my mother Orisha, period. I got Orisha on my I got Oshun too. Yeah, my great grandmother crochet. Yeah, she likes to crochet. So make sure you put some of that or some yarn on there, you know, because they like that. They're happy. Your ancestors are happy. Did they like peppermint or something like that? They like flowers or plants, and there's a child with you as well. There's a child with you. The child could be like around like 8 years old or something like that. Yeah. Anything else about her ancestors? What else do the ancestors want to tell her? Your mother, so this could be your grandmother, your mother. Yes, your daughter. Oh, your daughter is with you. I mean, it's your daughter passed away. Yeah, your daughter is happy. Your daughter is very, very happy with family. What are they saying about her? Well, your mom is still living. If not, then it should be like an aunt or a, no, she's alive. So is it your aunt who passed, or who's this lady? Is a lady around you? Okay, maybe it is your grandma, but I'm seeing her. I don't want to say how she looked because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm not good with that. I just can't lie to you. I don't get along with my mom. Okay, well, what I'm seeing here is whoever clarified this mother of baskets. Clarify the big house. So there's a mother who is currently brokenhearted right now. She's hurting. Your mom, I know you may not get along with your mom, but your mom is not happy at this time. Did she lose a dog? Did y'all lose a dog or something? I don't get along with my mom. Okay, if you do, I will specify. No, you're okay if you do. I have a great aunt who I adored as a child too. Okay, so did your mom lose something, or currently I'm feeling like she's like hurting at this time. Did she lose somebody back in the day? Yeah, her child. Did he die like something in his heart? Did his heart penetrate or something like that? Or someone, your mom may be still, your mom may be still hurting about that. I feel she's really hurt about that. What are you doing? Turn off them lights. Oh, your brother has heart problems. Yeah. And he not telling y'all how bad it is. So make sure you talk to your brother, because he's not really telling you how bad it is. And I didn't want to say that, but it hurts. I didn't know she had emotions. She has a hell of a... Would you like me to look into that? Because, listen, my mom was the same way before she passed, and it wasn't a good feeling. Okay. Yeah, your brother may be having like a lot of heart palpitations, but it's like painful. It's to the point where you may not know, but your brother, he could like just kind of fall down the wall and just be like, you know. Anyway, with your mom, Spirit, what does she need to know in regards to her mother? What does she need to know in regards to her mother? Okay. These are too many cards, Spirit. What is the chosen one need to know in regards to her mom? Definitely somewhat of why do I want to I'm not gonna say that word, but I will say I see what you're saying. But let me see something real quick. Definitely self-centered. Could be a little jealous. Got a lot of hurt. So tell me about the mom, Spirit. Your mom could be in a like magic. Be careful. I really need to know the truth. No, say it. Okay, yeah, your mom could be in some sort of magic. Spirit, tell me about the mom. 9 of coins. Tell me about the mom. Your mom, she likes nice things, I see. Tell me about the mom. Hold on. What does she need to know? What about her mom, Spirit, that she needs to know? Your mom's sneaky as hell. Your mom is sneaky. Your mama knows she plays like the role where one minute she's kind, the next minute she's mean, she's sneaky, like she wants things to go her way, you know, and she's gonna go through karma. I'm not trying to be mean to your mom or nothing like that, but tell me about the mom. Like, what does she need to know? So I'm seeing here with like this is clarify the Spirit. So your mom gonna have some options. Your mom knows she be wrong. I feel like she got ancestors that are around her that kind of make her second guess herself on how she is perceived at times. I'm seeing here that your mom is in a space where she doesn't care. Like it's like she's gonna keep going with the road. I'm also seeing here, you know, she gets inspired about stuff like this. So I mean, she can't help who she is. She's about her money. She knows what she wants, it seems, you know. Um, your mom is intuitive as well, and she knows what she does is wrong at times. Your mom, she wants to look superior to people, you know. It has been to the point where your mom may have had a lot of control. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Bring my lipstick back too. Bring my lipstick back. Now. I did. Where is that? Thank you. Your mom is your mom spiritual? I'm getting she into this too. She get down with the get down. Right, Spirit? She get down with the get down. I kid you not. I know she be doing stuff, but she get down with the get down. It seemed like it. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm close out of that one. But yeah, so I mean, what's the best advice for her on how she should deal with her mom, Spirit? How should the chosen one deal with her mom? How should she deal with her mom? Okay. So the Emperor came out, but I don't know if it came out in reverse. You still there, chosen one? I'm a reshuffle because the Emperor card came out in reverse. It fell down. I want to make sure. Spirit, how does is she working against me spiritually? I really need to know. Okay, it's the chosen one's mind working against the chosen one, against her daughter. It's the chosen one's mind working against. I got the Queen. She can't. She wants to. I feel like there's times where she wants to hinder, make you lack financially. Like she does have some sort of vendetta over you, but you know our parents can be like our can be karmic as well. So when it comes to you, she could possibly be trying to work on your financial situation. She could possibly have like a dial too or something like that. But I don't want to be the one, you know, I shouldn't even said that. If she were, so I mean, I feel like, yeah, she's into it. Spirit is wanting you to deal with your mom. Like you're protected, you know. So Spirit is wanting you to deal with your mom in a way to where you're very balanced and very Spirit wants you to deal with your mom. What are y'all singing? She wants the ancestors want you to be a leader to your mom. Yeah, she gets off on financial downfall so she can switch up and throw money at me and wants me to learn on her, lean on her and brag about it. Yeah. And thank you for the clarity. You're welcome. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely dealing with money, okay? So you're Richard, you funny. So when you deal with your mom, you know, spirit is just like be balanced with your mom, you know, because the thing is whatever she's done, it's not gonna work. You know, with the Ten of Swords, I feel like this is more so what she wants to happen to you. But honestly, your mom does love you, but she, like, after she does what she does feel bad in some ways. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like she wants the best for you, but then again, it's like you irk her in some ways to the point where it's like, oh, I can't stand her, but I love her. Like your mom loves you. I don't know, like y'all got a weird relationship, but she, you know, I feel like she does want to see you kind of do bad sometimes, right? But she does love you. Your mom does love you. And make sure that you, when you like, don't do I recommend that you don't do reversal spells. I would just honestly say, like, maybe you should like do like I declare and decrees that, you know what, you don't have to, I'm not even gonna give you that. You gotta figure out, like, ask spirit what you should do. I don't want her around my daughter because her energy runs off on her. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, because, you know, you got love around you. I feel like you're protected. So even if, you know, someone tries to try to mess with you or whatever, it ain't gonna happen. You're highly protected, you know? Yeah. And this is what people fail to see about you. People fail to see about you. You're definitely protected and celebrated. You know, your ancestors are appreciating you. They're loving you. They like you. They also collect sugar canes. I don't know about sugar canes or whatever, but they should like sugar canes. Yes, that's what I'm getting. I like to know about my ancestors as well. Sure, Kelly. Let's see what you need to know. All right, let's clear the energy. Ugh. I call all the ancestors back over there to Miss Chosen, the chosen one. All of her ancestors, I call them all back to the chosen one. All right, so we're gonna do a reading for Kelly's world. Let's see what's going on with Kelly. Okay, I would definitely give them those things. Thanks again. You are a blessing. Thank you, chosen. You are too. Thank you, chosen one. All right, so Kelly's world. Let's see. Spirit, can you tell me about Kelly's world? What does Kelly's world need to know about her ancestors? You calling her ancestors? What do they need to know? What does she need to know about her ancestors? Kelly's world. All right, Kelly's world. Your ancestors probably fought in like World War I at one point. Your ancestors, they were ones that went through a lot, you know. Your ancestors could have opened up a lot of doorways for your family, you know, gave a lot of victory to possibly what will be happening in the future for you. I'm seeing here that your ancestors, you had some strong ancestors in your past, Kelly. Some of your ancestors, they went through a lot. They worked a lot, your ancestors. Like in the past, your ancestors worked a whole lot. I don't know how that resonates with anything, but yeah. Um, they worked hard for money, your ancestors. I'm seeing here that they could have even did like, you know, and this is like, they're giving me like back in the day, back in the time type of thing. Your ancestors love you. Your ancestors are with you. You could have had like, Kelly, are you there? Like, communicate with me, girl. But what I'm seeing here is like you had like an ancestor who was very, very like outgoing. Like this ancestor could have rode horses, you know, is what I'm seeing. Like have you heard of that in your ancestral lineage? Have you heard of that before? They made are they made with me for going, are they mad at me for going back to my past? um let's see, do you know anything about what I was saying though? Does any of that sound familiar? Spirit, are they upset with Kelly for going back to her past? I don't see that they're upset. I mean, they understand why you did it. There is understanding on why you did certain things. I feel this is something that you wanted to manifest. This is something um it do it does cause them a great deal of like confusion in some ways. You know, I feel like they like shake their head at you, like, you know. But there's still love here. That's the thing, you know. So are they upset? I don't see that they're upset like that. I just see that they're like, you know, they shake their head like, you know, it's just what you have to learn. You know, you got the Three of Swords here, so it's more so like, you know, it is what it is. Ten of Swords, you know, maybe it's like the lesson that you have to learn again. But you're still loved. How do they feel about her going back to her ex? I mean, it's no, like, I'm not going to say, like, you know, yeah, but it's not even like that either. It is like, what it is more so is like, these are the decisions that you made when it came to your union. You know, this is what you wanted. So because it's what you wanted, they're like, okay, if this is what you want, we'll give it to you. But they're like, she got to learn again. That's more so like it. I am learning a lesson. Yeah. So they're not mad at you. I don't see them being mad. It's more so like they're supporting you at the matter, because the thing is, it's about free will. So your ancestors are not going to force you to do certain things, but you know, or you should know, when you're making certain decisions when it comes to your ancestors, you could set your ancestors back. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. I feel like I've learned. Okay. So what the issue is like, your ancestors elevate when you elevate. So if you are set back, it's because you've not learned certain lessons. So they have to go back with you to learn them lessons. So it's like, oh, we got to learn again. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're here to support you. So whatever level you are on spiritually, your ancestors are going to be on that same level. You, every time you learn a lesson and you heal, you elevate your ancestors, and your ancestors can be able to help you more. You're able to open up more pathways and more doorways for your ancestors to be able to elevate in their life and be able to grow more and be able to assist you in your lessons in your life. But the more and more you go back, you set yourself back 10 years, you're setting your ancestors back 10 years. That's the issue. Like, we have to, we don't know that our own blockages become like our own the lives. What's up, spirit world? Peace, the real furious Pharaoh Wolf Dog. I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? So yeah, so the thing is, what we don't understand at times is that anytime we don't learn a lesson, the ancestors have to come with us to learn those lessons. You know? So when you learn the lessons, you open up different doorways for your ancestors to be able to assist you. So the higher you go, the higher your ancestors go. So you set your ancestors back 10 years sometimes, and financially it could hurt. You know what I'm saying? But there's other, like, that's possibly only in like relationship form. So when it comes to like certain things in your life that you've not grasped exactly, it's a big deal, but it's not a big deal because it's just lessons, you know. It's life, you know. So yes, I went back to my past and lost everything. I'm still learning. I want to satisfy my ancestors. I apologize to them and myself. So yeah, that's good to apologize. Now what you got to do more so, it's not even about apology. It's not even about the apology. It's more so about just not doing it again. It's like, have you actually learned that lesson? Because even if you broken up with that person and you release that person, you're still going to meet another person like that person because you're always being tested. Okay, so that's the thing. So spirit, does the ancestors have a message for Kelly's world? Does the ancestors have a message for Kelly's world? Your ancestors have a message for you. The message is to keep going. What is the message? They're saying you have no option but to keep going, okay? So your ancestors are currently they keeping a close eye on you. Like, they're squinting when they watch you. They're like, do you have a message for me? So yeah, your ancestors, they have a message for me. That's what I feel. Yeah, they're watching you. They watch you with love, but they want you. They're nurturing and they're caring. They love you. You really have like two main ancestors around you that really watch over you. And they're judging the hell out of your ass. That's one thing that I do know, and that's see. Like, they're judging the hell out of you, and they're like, you better keep going. You better keep going, okay? You better keep going. And they wanted you to relax your mind. Like, don't overthink, you know, because I feel like you may have thoughts of regrets and stuff. I'm also seeing you got a grandma around you, possibly. You got, do you go around trees a lot? Do you go around trees a lot? Or do you touch a tree? I am. It's hard, but I'm pushing forward. Okay. So the tree is healing you, okay? The tree is actually healing you, and every time you like touch the tree, like, just, you know, ask for the tree to take away all mental stress or regret that you have, and tell them to, you know, I'm seeing red cardinals. Oh, really? Okay. So yeah, when you go to the tree, like, it's actually a man in the tree. I'm not being funny when I say this. I promise you, I kid you not. I may sound crazy as hell, but you know, our ancestors, they were possibly like, you know, they were hung, you know, and all of these things of that nature. But the tree that you go to, yes, the tree that you go to could have like a man that was hung on a tree. And I know, like, this is not spooky, guys. This is just what our ancestors went through. If you scared, go to church, baby, because I'm here telling the truth. That tree is going to give you a lot of healing. And you pray for the tree as you want prayer. I've literally went to a tree, and when I sit next to a tree, I will pull on the tree and feel the tree's emotions. And the tree that I felt the emotions from told me how it didn't say it was embarrassed of how it looked, but it felt like it was undesirable. Yeah, it felt undesirable. And so I had to speak life into the tree, because when we put our pain in the trees, you know, we forget to pray for the tree and tell the tree that it's beautiful and we're grateful for the trees. You know, the tree is still alive, believe it or not. You know, well, we know that the tree is still alive. So you want to make sure that you are always bringing life into the trees and things of that nature. So with the tree, like, you can actually pull on the tree's emotions and feel how it feels today. But when you go to the tree and you put your love and your light into the tree is willing to help you, because you're helping the tree by giving it life and knowing that the tree, you know, because the tree feels wanted when you're around. When you're putting your love and your pain in that tree, the tree feels wanted because the tree wants to help you, you know. So I actually seen a tree with a face on it, and it spoke to me. It spoke out to me. It spooked me out. Don't be afraid of that tree. That tree needs you, okay? Okay. So the trees are alive, guys. Have you ever went to the tree and you asked it to touch your hand? Like, it's a specific tree that I go to, and when I ask the tree to touch my hand, it will touch my hand. Like, the tree hears everything you say. Anyway, yeah, your ancestors, they are fighters. They're really fighters. Like, if you really, really like tapped into your ancestors, you would know, like, your ancestors are there. Like, your ancestors are around you. You have ancestors that are really, they love you. I see that, you know, that could be your ancestor in the tree. Tell me about this tree, spirit. The tree can give you fulfillment when it comes to financial resources as well. Seven of Coins. Definitely your grandma. Like, when you go to the tree, your grandma will possibly be there with you. They're watching you. They're looking over you. They love you. So when I say you set your ancestors back 10 years, it's only when it comes to this specific situation. There are different lessons. I'm not saying that you fail every lesson. We always have particular lessons in our life that we learn from our ancestors. Some lessons that we learn possibly can set your ancestors up. So when it comes to relationships, when it comes to money, when it comes to you protecting yourself, when it comes to, like, it's different thing. It's a lot of things that you're learning. A lot of things that you're learning. I love sitting and meditating under a tree, my back touching the trunk. Yes. Oh, especially in the summertime or in the springtime. That's the best time. Like, I can't do it in the winter, but when it's like the springtime especially, like, it's nothing like being there and the sun is shining and it's so peaceful. You hear the birds, and that's like the best time. So I'm not saying that you fail every lesson. I do see that there is transitions that are happening in your life where you're healing. And just keep going. It's life. You will fail lessons. You will grow from lessons. You will win. At times you'll lose. But you live another day. What do you say? But you get to fight to see another day, or something like that he said on Friday. I was trying to be funny, but I'm very corny. It's a lot of spiritual warfare that I'm going through. Your ancestors are fighting with you. No. Me neither. Not in the winter. Haha. I can't wait for springtime. I know, Richard. I can't either. I love sitting under a tree in the spring, in the winter. But like, the weather, it hasn't been that bad. So I mean, we still can go out there and just sit by a tree at times. But it's just where I am, I know it's a little cold, but it's still nothing wrong with it. Some people do it. I see people running right, like, outside. Like, it's made for a lot of people. So, we always, find ways to connect with the earth. May I ask a question, please? Sure. No, me either. A lot of spiritual warfare. You have to do a lot of. I don't recommend doing reversal spell work, even though a lot of people, they do reversal spell work. I would recommend more so doing declaring and decreeing. So, I've learned it from Shabby Zane. She, like, has these cards where you, like, pull out the card that you need to release. So you're right. I declare, decree, and establish. So let me see what you need to release, and then I'll pull for Montserrat if you're ready. Oh, Spirit, can you please tell me what Kelly needs to release from her energy? What does she need to release from her energy? Spirit is saying, I declare, decree, and establish that all self-limiting beliefs are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So you're going to burn this. Write this and burn it down. Write this and burn it. Yeah, that's what you're going to be releasing. I declare, decree, and establish that all fear of the unknown is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So you'll burn that. And then if you want to release spell work or anything that has been done to you, I would say, I declare, decree, and establish that the highest form of righteous judgment is placed over all enemies known and unknown who are doing black magic, and just name every spell work that they've tried to do on you or you think they're doing on you to protect yourself. And just do that, like, every day. Like, this is a spiritual journey. You got to protect yourself, because people, they not mentally right. People are off and they're crazy and weird. You got to protect yourself at all costs. The guy I'm with now is very distant. Don't know what's going on. Just got out of another toxic relationship that they have been doing a lot of spell work on me too. Kelly's where I send you strength, clarity, and faith and love. Ashe, Richard. Thank you. Yes, I send that to you too, Kelly. You can get through this. You got this. Just write it down on a paper and burn it. Yeah, or you can get you some ancestor money. I don't know if you made you an altar, but get you some ancestor money and you're going to burn it. I declare, decree, and establish that all spell work, black magic, evil eye, all karmic love spells, all spells known and unknown, all enemies unknown. Like, you write that on ancestor money and you burn it, and then you put in spirit and in flesh. And I usually do like how Shavi says it. She says, I declare, decree, and establish that all spell work, black magic, all evil eye, demonic workings, all witchcraft is now destroyed, cleared, released out of my energy on all realms, dimensions, timelines, sleep and awakened state, all four corners of the globe, in spirit and in flesh. Ashe. And you're going to write that on ancestor money. Or if you don't have ancestor money, you can write it on just regular paper and burn it. All right, Montserrat. So what do you want to know about this situation? Tell me, what's your question? Yes, write it and burn it. Ashe, Richard. Yes, Richard. Yeah, and good luck to you, love. You're gonna be fine. I guess I can pull you a oracle message too, real quick. While Montserrat gets themselves together. Let's see. What do we need to know for Kelly? All right, Kelly. You're gonna be dealing with the community. Okay, Spirit is wanting you to balance your energy out and be an observer. Spirit is telling you that you're blessed and highly favored. Spirit is telling you that your prayers are being answered. So if you feel this lack in your prayers, or you're feeling as if your prayers are not being answered, that's far from the truth. Your prayers are being answered. You're very welcome, love. Okay, Montserrat, my new guy is very distant. Okay, so what do you want to know about him? Let's see. Spirit, can you tell me about the guy that Montserrat is seeing? Like, what does she need to know about this guy being distant? What does she need to know about this guy being distant? What does she need to know about this guy being distant? Seems like he's dealing with a lot of women. Okay, so he's dealing with a lot of women. And he ain't wanting none of them. He's not wanting any of them. He's sneaky, you know? It's nothing to know. I mean, clarify the Emperor Spirit. Yeah, it's a lot of women who are arguing over them. They're feeling left out in the cold. You're not the only one that he has in his head. And you're not the only one that is in their head about him. There are other women that are fighting over him and that are feeling left out in the cold. I would not deal with this guy. I will run fast as I can. He may have a girl pregnant or a wife. So be careful of that. Just got out of a very toxic relationship that they have been doing spells on me. It's been very spiritual. What is the best advice for Montserrat, Spirit? What is the best advice for Montserrat? To end all cycles with people that don't serve you. To stand clear and stand on business when it comes to your heart. Don't let people get in your heart without, people don't need, you need to heal your heart. You need to make clear decisions. You need to know how to be very decisive. Spirit is telling you that you're very strong, but you need to work on yourself. You shouldn't let people just come up in and out your life like that. Spirit is telling you that if you have a child, you need to, I'm not saying that you're not a good mom or nothing, but Spirit is focus on your child. If this is a child that you're around or something, Spirit is blessing you, but you got some codependency issues that you're needing to clear from. You need to clear your energy, because even though it's trying to be good around you, I feel like you're sucked into toxicity, so you're gonna have to learn how to balance your energy and stop going into negativity. Y'all need to go to bed. It's 1 o'clock. These kids running around here it's 3 o'clock. I don't know. It's recess. It's crazy out here. I know it's a mess in there. I'm just scared to go inside in the living room, child. But anyway, with that said, yeah, you're going to have to make some very, very, Rich, are you crazy? You're going to have to make some very heavy decisions when it comes to your life. You know, you're going to have to start putting more love into yourself. Spirit is telling you that you know what to do, you know. Spirit is saying you don't have to stand on business when it comes to your mind, because I feel like the next person who's coming, like this is a person who may hurt you and break your heart. And these are the lessons that you're having to learn. You're going to go through these cycles. It's not time to deal with anybody. Close yourself off to people right now, because you're not in a place where you should be meeting anybody at this time. You have to do a lot of healing, you know. So the only reason why you're meeting people like this is because you've not healed, love. And so it's time for you to heal. Let's see, Spirit, what message do you have for my Spirit? What does she need to know at this time? What does she need to know? So Spirit, okay, so basically they're telling you that, you know, you could be happy, you know, and I do feel like you're a happy person, but it's just kind of like the wrong people that get in your energy that cause you to feel like, you know, uneasy at times, you know. You're having to think more when it comes to people's intentions in your life, you know. Spirit is telling you that it's not what's on the outside that makes you happy. It's actually what's on the inside. It doesn't come from anything tangible, or it doesn't come from people. Your happiness comes from within. It comes from yourself. I'm seeing here that Spirit is wanting you to focus on your happiness. Give yourself love and know that, you know, the higher power is always listening to you. Okay, Spirit is wanting you to be your authentic self. You deserve to be that. You know, don't let no one take that from you. If anything, you always have a leg up in the situation, because you, my dear, are, you know, a very powerful being. But you have to, you know, you got to know that, you know, and I feel you do know that. Honestly, I just feel like you let certain people play with you, and you can't let that happen. You know, that's not right. Like, don't let people take advantage of you. You deserve better. You're an empress. You know, you feel left out in the cold possibly too. And clarify the 5 of Wands. Why is this here? You got changes that are happening in your life. And it's someone protecting you spiritually. Balance will take place. Clarify the 5 of Wands, Spirit. You'll get love, you know, but yeah, there'll be love here. You know, I see you get love, but you're gonna have to focus on yourself, because I feel like right now with the Queen, like you're feeling a little bit imbalanced because of how this person did you. Spirit is wanting you to think practical in your life and end cycles that don't serve you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Anyone else want a reading? If not, guys, I'm going to get off of here and make these girls go to bed, because, child, they are doing the most. Do y'all hear these kids? This is ridiculous. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I really do, and I love y'all. Montserrat, I'm so sorry for the hard times you have been going through. Don't give up. Have faith. I'm sending you prayer. Ashe. Ashe. Richard Terrell, the chosen ones. Yes, we hear the kids. Right? They're loud and getting on my last nerve. You know? I only got like one nerve left after the day. and they trying to bring it down. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let's pull one more. And this is for everybody. Let's see what Spirit is wanting to say to the chosen. Spirit, what do you want to say to the chosen? Give us a good message, Spirit. Give us something. Aw. Aw. You are adorable. Aw, thank you, Richard. Aw. Kids is going to be kids. Gotta love them, right? Thank you. Yes, that's so kind of you, Richard. That is so nice of you. Here, let's get, well, kind, because let me tell y'all, when people say nice, they feel like being taken advantage of. So they say it's better to say kind than nice, So I'm starting to say kind, but when you say nice, people know what you mean, but y'all know what I mean when I say nice, but yeah. Anyway, let's pull a card for the people that are in the chat currently. Spirit, what message do you have for the chosen ones? Everyone that's in the chat at this time, and all that are chosen. 144,000. Let's see. Egos. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Listen here, chosen. We got the egos card. Views of egos. There are people that are currently like watching the live that are in their ego, and chosen, this is something that we had to heal from, our ego. There are people who are watching. People, first off, I've literally like went from TikTok to on here. People who literally followed me on here to secretly watch me. You know what I'm saying? People that don't like tarot, and they're very like, I already know who it is. I'm not gonna say their name or whatever. I'm gonna get you, Richard. Look, views of ego. You funny. Okay, so look, it says three people stand together before a full-length mirror. The man in the center gazes keenly at himself, and it seems his reflection is looking back with a superior air. His wait, they spelled that wrong. Let's see. His is the soul reflection to be seen in the mirror. His is the soul reflection to be seen in the mirror. This card shows that there may be a thoughtless, selfish person in your life, whether in a love, friendship, family, or business relationship. This person is self-absorbed and makes plans only in terms of how they affect him or her. You may have lingered too long, repeatedly giving to this person, even though you haven't received much in return. You've tolerated, so chosen, you tolerated this dismissiveness because you kept hoping things would get better, or perhaps you were too afraid to step away. You are called now to be aware. This person is unlikely to change, and you may be delaying the inevitable. Take an honest look in your mirror and see how staying in the relationship affects your future. So listen, chosen. We've been talking about people who have egos. So whether this could be a mother, this could be a father, this could be a anyone that you have possibly connected with, even whoever, this could be a old lover or whatnot. So with that said, this person is literally wrong and knows that they're wrong, but they refuse to look at themselves in the mirror, and this person is toxic. Okay, very, very toxic. I'm getting more like earth sign, so that's Capricorn, heavy Capricorn energy coming out, Virgo, or Capricorn, Virgo. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. So Spirit, clarify this. Very childlike mentality. Doesn't see when they're wrong. You know, Ten of Wands is a person who wants everything to be their way. This person is, you know, with all the wands that are in the energy, there's a lot of fiery energy. Like, this person is trying, this person, what I'm seeing here, but, okay, that's crazy, but that's what they do. Yeah. But it's the same vibration. The ego is the one who left the ego behind and can fly high in the sky. Richard, I'm about to snap. I have to take a picture of that one because I like that. And you just taught me something. I'm about to use that right in here. Thank you. That's deep. That is so deep. Thank you for that. And I mean, like, guys, when y'all teach me stuff, you don't know the feeling that I have. I just be so happy when you guys, you know, talk to me and you teach me certain things. It makes me feel even more blessed to know that, you know, you guys are definitely on the same path I am. It's difficult to find people like y'all, for real, okay? So thank you, Richard, for that, because that's deep. Now, listen, what I've learned is someone's investing too much in toxicity. This person, you know, they're trying to be emotionally balanced, but their thoughts are everywhere because the wands are here. The wands, you know, they're picking one thing up in their life that they have an issue with and then picking the next thing up, the next thing up. It's kind of like, tell me about this situation, Spirit. The thing is, this person, they're wanting, they feel like excited to be around you. They feel excited to be, like, they're seeing things from all perspectives, or they're trying to see things from all perspectives. But it's difficult when this person has a lot going on in their life. Clarify the wands, all the wands, Spirit. They trick themselves out of this is a person that tricks themselves out of blessings. This is a person who's very emotionally manipulative and will try to place blame on other people when it's really issues that they're having in their personal life that they're trying to take out on you. This causes for a person to neglect or have an imbalance when it comes to relationships. I feel like there's someone who's wanting to, you know, collaborate with you. They're wanting to have a union with you. But it's difficult when a person is unsteady in their emotions. Thank you. It deeply resonates, and you are a rare breed of human beings too. Know this. Thank you. Your heart is really beautiful. Oh, thank you, Richard. Yours is too. Yours is too. All of you guys. You know, I really do appreciate y'all. Guys, listen, be careful of people who are narcissists. People who like to project what they have going on in their life towards you. You know? What I feel like is someone's trying to stay balanced emotionally, but they have issues that they're not happy with within themselves, and so they're trying to project that on you. They're upset because you're strong and because you're able to be alone, you know, and I feel like they're trying to figure out where you guys stand, you know, when it comes to y'all's connection or something. You know, I currently see, like, you know, they're wanting to be friends with you, or they're wanting to be family with you, whoever this is, whoever this relates to, but they're very childish in their behavior, and it causes for a misfortune in the relationship because even though, you know, this person wants to connect with you, they're very immature in their emotions. Even though they try to be as balanced as they can, they let some part of them that is off take over everything, you know, even though they feel like this connection can be abundant. See, the thing is, Chosen, My heart is not that beautiful, but God is working on me. It's the toxic guy I was talking about. Oh wait. Oh, Richard, don't say that about yourself. It's the toxic guy. Yeah, we all can relate, right? Montserrat. We all can relate to people like this. You know, even to ourselves, with ourselves, because we've been kind of toxic in some ways, you know? It's kind of like a person loves you. They hate to love you, but because they have issues in their life that they don't like, it's difficult, you know, but they see happiness with you. They want to be, you know, they want to be loving to you. But the thing is, if you were to get back with this person, it would be a lot of cracks in the foundation. You'll never know where you stand because this person will hate you one minute and then love you the next. So you'll be all over the place. Is he gay? Spirit, is this person gay? I don't know. The Queen of Swords came up. I don't even know how the Queen of Swords came up. Let me see. See, everyone can relate to this, though. So it's just not you, but we can see. Spirit, is he gay? Is this person gay? I'm getting a no. He like women. He may have had an incident, but I see more so like women. Women. I like women. How do you say that? Richard, you silly. Kelly, you silly. You said thank you, God. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's normal in these days, child. You like, thank you, God. Where you at? Where you at? I'm just kidding. Go to bed.
What did you say?
Go to bed.
Why?
Cause turn them lights off. Stop playing around. Yeah. So guys, if you go back to these people, it's gonna be cracks in your foundation. You'll never know where you stand. One minute y'all be happy with each other, y'all be kicking it, y'all be friends, and then the next minute things will just go south. You'll be like, what happened? Where did that come from? You know? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Anything else, Spirit? Be careful. Be careful about what you touch. Like, make sure you're washing your hands because you don't want to get sick. Okay? You don't want to get sick. Someone's looking at old memories of you. And they could be like, what are they doing with this? Thinking about you, dreaming about you. There could be someone who is praying for you, missing you. Someone who feels as if what they did was an accident. For real. Very delusional. Yep. Thank God. An incident. Yeah. So, yeah. Someone's saying it was an accident, guys. Someone's wanting to get married to you. Someone's trying to pray for you guys to get married. Different. So someone's what else? Someone's looking at old memories of you guys. It seems like someone from your past could be looking at old videos and thinking about how y'all could have got married, thinking about the conflicts that you guys possibly had, like arguments, whatever disagreements y'all used to have. I'm seeing here like this person wishes that they would have worked through the arguments. They wish they would have handled things differently. I'm seeing here And just because I say marriage, it doesn't necessarily have to relate to marriage. Does my mom call me almost every day after midnight? Kelly, nice question. Let's see. The goal, readiness. Someone has goals that they're about to accomplish. When it comes, someone's money is about to start doing good, or someone's being very creative when it comes to their money. Someone's going to be receiving a gift. Someone could possibly be buying a new car. So Spirit, does Kelly's mom, I'm not going to use these decks. I'm not going to use this deck. Spirit, is Kelly's mom contacting her at night? Is it Kelly's mom calling her at night? Yeah. It seems, yeah. That's what I'm getting. I got the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Swords. So this is something that your mom has been investing in, been doing a lot. I feel like she's been watching you or trying to figure you out, trying to figure out how you've been. It's about money. Like she's been trying to figure out she's trying to figure out your financial situation, trying to figure out like let me see. She's just trying to figure you out when it comes to money. Maybe she wants to give you some money. She wants things to be better between the two of you. She wants balance between you, and she's definitely been stressing about you, thinking clearly on how, like, you've been on her mind a lot. You have been on her mind. Do you feel it's for a kind of distraction or for disturbing you? Or for disturbing you? Right, that's a good question. It's 1:11 on the timer. There are some people feeling disappointed in how they clarify the Four of Cups. Yeah, some people are feeling emotionally unstable for how they did you. They're wanting fairness with you, but they know what they did. So it's kind of difficult to bring in love to somebody that, you know, you intentionally went out your way to try to bring somebody down. You know, when someone's just coming with love, like maybe, you know, maybe you tried to give a new, offer a new olive branch to try to make things better or something like that. You came around positive, you know, with love, you know, with no ill intentions at all. It's just kind of like, you know, just coming in to bring love, and now someone's regretting how they did you. That's what I'm seeing. I think she went to bed. She probably went to bed. Kelly, you still here? I did. They betrayed me. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry about that, Kelly. Shoot, I think we get that a lot. It's just, you know, we set up for that, you know, and it's cool. It's just like, hey, what you here to do today? You know, you just got to learn how to protect your energy, Kelly and everybody, because, you know, you want to stay here, but you got to end cycles with people there are people jealous of you, envious of the chosen, you know, of us, of you. And it's because of how abundant and happy you are or will be or whatever it is. You know, it's just Spirit is saying I'm right, you know. It just is what it is. I did and they betrayed me. Yeah, so it's just gonna be like that. It's always gonna be a hater. Be careful who you befriending. Because baby, they be mad. They're mad because they got their own issues. They feel stuck in their own issues. And when people are toxic, as far as like, let's just say, I'm going to say it in a most respectful way. I'm going to try to. Let's just say you stop dealing with a certain family member or whoever you stop dealing with. When you took your light, all the person had to work with was people that they spoken badly about, possibly people from their past that really you know, left them out in the cold, or they may have felt out in the cold, or that people disappointed them and stuff. So these are the people that they start dealing with again. Start healing those relationships. But they're confused on those relationships. You know, so go to bed. Yeah. I don't want to say too much about that. But all I will say is, like, when you left, it's hard to find people like you chosen. So all they have left is karmic people. Like karmic people that easily do what they want them to do. That easily feed into negativity. They go with the flow when it comes to negativity. Be careful. Yeah. Because the people they're around, they're really not kicking it with them like that. It may seem like it, but it's not. It's not like that. They feel like the people they're around are stressing them out. It's no one like you chosen. Like, at least you kept it real. You know what I'm saying? You kept it real. And that's what they hate the most, you know? They miss you. People miss you out there. They do. But chosen, if they talked about them like a dog, and I mean like a dog. If they talk about the friends like if they talked about their own friends like a dog, you know they're talking about you like a dog. So, I mean, literally dog the mess out of them. And you know they talked about them like a dog, but they're currently trying to play you like they were talking about them. If you have people that talk, like if you had past friendships or family that talked about other people like a dog, like I'm trying to say it. If they talked about other people to you that they're cool with like a dog, then you know that they're talking about you like a dog to them. And that's what you got to set your soul free from, child. Because you know they were talking about them like a dog. This is what Spirit is telling you to free yourself from. Anyone that try to talk about you like a dog, and we're talking about other people like a dog, that you see, and they're trying to act like all buddy and stuff like that, but they were talking about them like a dog, And I mean like a dirty dog. A dirty dog. You know they're talking about you like a dog. Trying to make you feel like an outcast. But they were dogging the people that they're now acting close to. They were dogging them out to you. So you know that they're talking about you to them.
Okay, you're on YouTube watching a
Okay, Spirit, like, be quiet.
video. But did you know?
Okay, Spirit, I ain't gonna say nothing now.
Discover new music with a swipe.
Now, y'all didn't hear no commercials. You didn't hear no commercials. You know Spirit is telling me to hush my mouth. Spirit's like, you better be quiet. You're right. They could. Thanks for you, Kelly, for being here. Yes, pretty true. My youngest son has been at war with me since his dad passed. Or take YouTube Premium. Yeah. Is my mom trying to see if her spell worked? If her spell work is working on me, or mad about me exposing them? Okay, let's see. Y'all gonna make me have to take a spiritual bath. Hey, Chalet. I've always had premium. Let's see. Spirit has is her mom trying to see if her spell work is working on her? Spirit, is her mom trying to see if her spell work is working on Kelly? Is her mom trying to see if her spell work is working on Kelly? Yeah. Yeah. I do see, like, okay, so I got the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands meaning like trying to figure something out to me. With the 9 of Wands, there's a lot of energy here where it's like, you know, 9 of Wands is represented as passion. So when I see the 9 of Wands, I'm looking at it as someone trying to find out something. 9 of Wands to me is someone wanting to really know something. They're like they're trying to take action into knowing something. With the Hierophant, it's someone who's trying to learn something. So with this here, they trying to play it cool though. They're trying to play it cool, but they're really trying to, you know, they're trying to balance their energy because they're really curious about like what is going on. You know, so with the High Priestess is someone trying to figure out something. Everything is not known at this time. There's some secrets that are being being hidden because the High Priest is someone who's understanding some things, but they're not telling what they understand. They're taking notes, you know. So with that saying, there's some quick action that's happening. Someone wanting to know something, you know. So with the Knight of Swords here, I'm seeing like someone's getting some clarity. They're very, you know, they're trying to gain some logic on some things, you know. And with the 3 of Pentacles, this is someone who's trying to work with you. So, you know, she's trying to figure something out. So she wants to work together with you without working together with you. So she's not necessarily telling you exactly what's happening. So it's kind of like, yeah, she's could possibly be doing this. Yeah, so I'm getting a yes. And this is stressful. So let's see. I've always had premium. Chalet, I just had a 2 months free premium trial. Maybe I need to look into premium. Nice. Minus. Want to know what's going on with my son, please. I'm really worried. He lives with my sister in Canada, far away from me since his dad passed. Sure. Will you please tell me about Daniel when their reading is done? Yes, I sure can. I'm sure you will receive some guidance. Ashe, Richard. I don't feel like she's my real mom. Wow, that's crazy. I'm so sorry you feel like that, Kelly. It's Lee on the end of my name, Empress. Okay, how are you? I'm good, love. Shelly? I'm sorry. Okay. So Montserrat. Want to know what's going on with my son, please. Spirit, what's going on with her son? 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 Mama Surratt's son. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Swords, Spirit. So with your son, is your son young? Like shea butter. Shelly. I'm sorry. He's 20. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, so what's going on with your son? Honestly, everything would be fine with him if he, like, I don't know if he's worried about money or something like that. Someone could have lied to him in regards to money, which causes him to be left out in the cold. Maybe he's having to pay, Shelly, right? You said it perfectly the first time, and then second, yes. Shelly. Shelly. I'm sorry. Shelly, am I saying it right? His name is Camille. I have 2 sons. He's the youngest. Lee. Oh, what you're saying is just Lee? I feel bad. You making me feel bad. Oh, Lee. Okay, my bad. Okay. All right, good. All right, so Montserrat. What I'm seeing here is like there's something going on with money, okay? So when it comes to money, he might be having like to pay something, or like there's like something going on where maybe he's being like threatened about money or something like that. Someone's saying like he has to have money in order to stay where he is or something like that. Or yeah. And then the Shay Lee, like shea butter. So is it Shaylee? Isn't she the absolute best Richard? I'm sorry. Did I say Shaylee? Shaylee. Okay. My bad, love. I didn't mean to say it wrong. Shaylee. Aw, thank y'all. Y'all are too. Shaylee. I bet not get it wrong next time. I bet not. Montserrat, when it comes to your son, is he having financial issues? Are they trying to threaten him about his money, living with them or something? It's absolutely, it's okay. Absolutely. Thank you for learning it. Oh, you're welcome. Of course, you didn't mean it to, to said it wrong. It's why it's just cute. Thank you. Written about money to stay where he's at. Yeah, is that what's going on? I feel like it's something about money. Like, is it about money or is it about a job? What I'm seeing here is like someone's being sneaky when it comes to money. Like someone's feeling left out in the cold. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some arguing when it comes to money. I don't know what's going on. That's why I'm asking. And don't worry about it. I'm still trying to figure out how to say Shaylee. So I can't remember Shay like Shea Butter. So it's Shay Lee. I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna remember Shay like Shea Butter. So yes, they're arguing about money. Okay. So you might want to call him and ask him like, is everything okay? It's some money, some situation with money that happened in the past, and they're angry about it. I feel like they get over it, but they're like, upset about it at times. So it's kind of like a situation where it's up and down, up and down. So, he is not wanting to talk about the money or whatever. He doesn't find it to be a good, like a big deal, but they're kind of making it a big deal. But then again, it's like he refuses to kind of involve himself in what they're talking about when it comes to money. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Hi, Juanita. How are you, love? You should talk to him, though, Montserrat. Okay, Shaylee, what would you like to know? Ashe. Now, you know I ain't gonna know what that said. Oh, Ashe. Yes. I just saw the mouse. I'm ready for your question, Shaylee. And then, hi there. Yeah. Hi there. Juanita, if you have a question, you can put your question down. I'm gonna read for Shaylee, and then you're next. And yeah. Can you please tell me about Daniel and if he is genuine? How he is feeling about me? Okay, sure. Spirit, how was Daniel feeling about Shaylee? How is 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 Daniel feeling about Shaylee? All right. So, As feelings, I feel like he can be a bit guarded when it comes to his feelings. Because I got the Nine of Wands with the Hierophant and then the Four of Cups. So maybe you're offering something. You're trying to open this person up to something. But I'm seeing here that this person is not really taking an offer at this time. With the Magician card, this, I feel like maybe you're trying to show this person who you are genuinely. You're trying to give to this person, show this person love, trying to think on how to do it. There could even be you praying for things to get better with you guys. So how does he see you? He does see you as someone very beautiful. However, he could possibly also see you as someone who has had major changes that has caused hurt. I don't know how that resonates, but maybe he's made you cry at times. Even though like you try to balance yourself with this person, it causes this person to feel at times as if he's made like huge changes or could have caused you to have a huge upheaval in your life where you had to like literally cry things out. Like he knows he's been a part of your pain and stuff like that. And so how does he feel about you? I'm seeing here that he's making some clear decisions on how to focus. Like he's focusing on, like he's making logical decisions where the decisions that he may make you feel as if he's not putting enough effort into you. So you may feel like you're left out in the cold when you're dealing with him. I do feel like there's not always like bad days. Like, you guys try to figure it out or whatever. I feel like he could be coming around with an apology. Because I don't feel like it's no love there. I do see that this person can't, he cares. He cares for you, but isn't a way to where he feels bad. You know what I'm saying? So he cares for you enough to feel bad when he does hurt you. So if he sees that you are upset or sees that he's caused some pain towards you, he does feel at times as if, there could be, he cares enough to like say, you know what, I feel bad. Let me apologize. He does have the common decency to do that. But he knows that it's difficult to apologize to you at times when he keeps doing it. So my thing is like, I know you probably want something serious out of this. And he's trying to remain emotionally mature when it comes to you. But I feel also that his back could be against the wall when like dealing with you, because and I don't like to say dealing with you like that, love, but it's kind of like he wants to remain emotionally fair, emotionally balanced, but it causes a lot of confusion because he can only offer so little, you know what I'm saying? So he will be, I feel like the connection won't end. Well, I get the death card at the back, but I'm just seeing like if you're wanting more, it's going to be a little difficult with him. Let's see. Yeah, he's in jail saying he wants to marry me when he gets out, but also has way pulled back. Just joining. What's up, Yanni Nikki? Hey, fam. Hey to you. And yeah, Shalay, okay, so he's in jail. You know what? I wonder how, like, that's interesting that you say he's in jail. I need to, like, figure out how to, like, if I were to, like, do a reading like that, I need to see, peace, queen. I need to see, like, how would I figure out, like, to ask you, is he in jail or something like that? Like, I don't even know what card would resonate with that, because this always looks like someone who's in their thoughts at times, you know? So yeah, I can see how this can resonate with jail, and also this card here. But this card also can resonate with marriage. So yeah, I do see that. And then with the judgment card, it's like he's under judgment. So I see how that could happen. And like with the page of pentacles, it's like, you know, this person wants to put in some sort of effort to make things right, but it's only so much he could do. Yeah, he's over where he's at. He's over it. And then I keep having attitudes with him because I feel used and don't know to believe him or not. I'm so sorry you're going through that, Shaylee. I'm so sorry. Like, that's not it's not good to feel like that. And as much as I want to tell you how to deal with it, I could tell you, but I mean, I don't mind, but you have to heal on that. I'm so sorry. And I see that you're trying to heal, but it's difficult. So I've been there before, so I understand. Montserrat. Can you please tell me about my new guy, Dammy? Yes. Oh, and just will be having control of like 130,000 of his next week. So, and and just feels stupid for me to be the one feeling used, I think. So I don't understand what you said, Shaylee. Oh, and just will be having control of like, I don't know what you're saying. Hey Queen, I came back to ask, do you have a email or contact info for business inquiries? Sure. I mean, you don't have to pay me though, because I'm not looking for any money right now until my following grows. But yeah, you can email me. I guess let me think of an email you could email me to. You can email me at queenofcupsyt@gmail.com. Hold on, let me make sure my other phone. Let's see. Queen of Cups. So it's queenofcups.yt@gmail.com. So you can email me there. You're not accepting donations. Sure, I don't mind to accept a donation. If you like to, that's fine. Hey Queen, I came to ask. Okay, one moment, Montserrat. I didn't forget about you. Kelly's World. I have one more question. Is my mom my real mom? I know you said you didn't want to get into that, but I just have to know because I'm intuitively feeling like she's not seriously. I just need clarity. Oh, that's gonna be okay. You sure you want me to answer that question? Um, okay, I will email you. Have a great night and thanks again. You're welcome, Shaylee. I got your name right this time. I hope I did. Okay, Montserrat. Let's see. Montserrat. Can you please tell me about my new guy, Dammy? Okay, and then I'll do Shaylee after you. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me about Shaylee? I'm sorry, Montserrat. What's going on with Montserrat and Damie? What does she need to know about Damie? What's her question exactly? My new guy, Damie. What's going on with her new guy, Damien? What would be happening in the future with Damien and her? What will be happening with Damien and her? All right. What would be happening with Damien and Maserati? Spirit. Damien Maserati. All right. So, Damien and you. This is someone either from your past life or someone that you've known before. Thinking about it. Okay, Kelly's where I got you in a minute. One moment. So, this is someone you've met in your past, either in your past life or you've known from your past, okay? So what would things be like? I mean, I'm not getting the energy of relationship. Why do you feel as if she's not Kelly? Oh, okay. So, I don't feel like I just see sexual. What would happen between Danny and Maserati? You guys will, he's gonna ghost you. Like, things will go good for a minute. You'll be trying to balance the relationship out, but then you'll be in your head trying to figure out, where did he go? I don't think things will last that long. He's gonna give you very little, And listen, so clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor card, Spirit. He must be a father. Yeah, I mean, he'll give you a little bit of something. Clarify the strength card. Yeah, it's gonna be scattered energy. Like, the way my cards just flew out. A very small offer. He ain't gonna be offering much, and it's gonna hurt you, So just, I don't want to be the reader that, like, I'm only, like, when I read for you, I want to read for you. I don't want to put my personal opinions in your reading. Now, if I'm doing a general reading, I'll do that, or if you ask me to, I will. That's what I'm going to give you. It's your choice. It's free will, because you're, even though I say, like, it's always lessons you're going to have to learn with people. So I'm learning to not give my personal opinion, because some people don't care about that. They want to know what they want to know. And that's what I've been learning. And that's what I've been getting yelled at from other readers about. So I get it. All right. So here's the big bang. So we're going to Kelly. She wants to know if her mom is her real mom. Was just wondering, intuitively, why do you feel as if she is not? Intuitively, I have a feeling. Absolutely. I just wondering, I asked and I got a yes that she is your mother. Ashe. Let me see what I get. Let's see. Kelly, what deck do you want me to use? Do you want me to use this deck? This deck? This is number 1 deck. This is number 2 deck. And or either 3. Okay, so this is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. And then one more. The last one is... I had to be more organized, y'all. The last one is this one. Which one you want me to use? You're welcome, Maserati. Let's get into it. Which one you want me to use? This is 1. You want this one? So 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one? What number? Whichever deck spirit guides you to use. All right. I'm nervous to answer this question. You know, clear all energy, negative energy, and we're gonna bring in only energy for Kelly. Kelly, take a deep breath. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, in and out, and I'll do it with you. All right, let's see if I get what Shaylee gets. Spirit, is Kelly's mom her real mom? Give me a yes or a no. Just give me a straight yes or a no card. That is your mom, girl. Shaylee is right. And this is a strong yes. Do you see that? That's the high priest. Yes, this is your mom. And there's nothing you can do about it. You don't want it to be, though. But it's your mom. It's your mom. Oh, you were picking 2? What you want to know? I was just wondering. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's get into it. Whichever. Oh, okay. I read that. Yeah, that's your mom. The high priest, that's a very strong yes. So you cannot deny that her is your mom. She may be a little karmic, though, but that's your mom. She loves you. I mean, you know, everyone. Look at Richard. She loves you. But that's your mom. Don't ask me why I'm eating Flamin' Hot Cheetos this late. I'm missing a pickle. I eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos with pickles. I love them. Anyone else has a question? It is like about to be 3 o'clock in the morning. Use another deck? I'm not asking myself why you eat this. I just was looking at you eating. It is possible to heal and to let go of people that severely hurt us, even if it is family. It is very difficult, but it is possible. Yeah, it is. You're asking me to ask another deck. Okay. I'll do this deck then. And this has yes and no on it. So, you know. But I'll do this deck. And I'm going to take all of my ego out of the reading. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides of the highest white light, I ask that you give me clear answers, clarity on Kelly's question. Is the lady that has raised her real mother? Is that her real mom? Ancestors, is that her real mom? Please give me a clear yes or a clear no. Is that her real mom? Is that a Aquarius. Sagittarius mom. That's your mom, girl. The Empress comes out. The Empress is a mother. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. I mean, it's nothing to say thank you about. I apologize, Kelly. But that's your mom. You cannot deny that. Start applying for new positions. I've changed my mindset. Hi there. Hi. Oh. Miserable. You are miserable at your current one. I don't know what y'all talking about. Fly the ego queen. Spirit. Fly the ego queen. Period. Should I make my specific changes moving forward? Should I make any specific changes moving forward? Sure. Change my mindset. Kelly, I'm so sorry. You there, Kelly? Aw. Listen, you know what I learned? And I'll answer your question, Yanni, one moment. What I learned is that we choose our parents. And the reason why we choose our parents is because when we come back here, there are certain lessons that we need to learn from certain people and family members. So even though we choose our parents and they hurt us, the lessons that we learn from our parents are to help us grow. So everyone has a reason why they're in a certain family dynamic. And I know she may be evil, but you may have been in your mom's life to elevate in some sort of way. And even though you are not liking that you have to learn certain lessons from your mom, Spirit is telling you that, yeah, she is cold. I know she's toxic. And she makes you feel bad, but her job was to bring you down so you could rise. You know what I'm saying? So you are a star seed. Sometimes the karmic lesson is just about to put some boundaries and learning to protect our energy from those people. Absolutely. Yeah, Richard. And Shaylee says, I don't have a relationship with my mom, Kelly. It hurts like MF, but I have done a lot of work to heal those wounds and to separate myself. And even though it hurts, it really is worth it. Yeah. I've had to cut off a lot of relationships. Shoot. So this is your lesson that you gotta, even though it hurts, you gotta be grateful for your lessons. Yanni, are you still here? If so, I can read for you. But this lesson is gonna help you become your best self. It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna build you up. It's gonna build you up. Great one, Richard. Yeah, that was good. Yanni, what's your question? What's your question? Yana, Nikki, and Shaylee, that was good too. But Kelly, like, I know that's like, but that's crazy how the Empress came out. The Empress represents a mother, you know? She wants to be a starseed. Of course. That's why they be mad at us, y'all. That's why they be mad. Because they weren't blessed with it. You know, she's like Mufasa to your what was the lion's name? That was like the chosen one. It's in every family. All right. Should I make my specific changes moving forward? Okay, let's see. Empress and High Priest. Right. Ain't that crazy, Richard? Simba. How can I forget? That's crazy. But yeah, Simba. Yeah. So she's like, you're like the Simba to her Mufasa. Mufasa, 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 Mufasa. I can't even say it. Okay. So let's answer Yana Nikki's question. Spirit, please tell us. You're welcome, beautiful. Starseed, you know? You should you should really, really like, not many people are on are starseeds, so you come through a karmic will and was pushed out as a starseed. That's like a beautiful thing. You got to look at it from a different perspective, you know? But okay, I'm Yanni, Nikki. Your question, should you make any specific changes moving forward? Should Yanni, Nikki make any specific changes moving forward, Spirit? Should Yanni, Nikki make any specific changes moving forward? Should Yanni, Nikki make any specific changes moving forward? Should Yanni, Nikki make any specific changes moving forward, Spirit? Should she make any specific changes? Um, should you make any specific changes moving forward? I think you're trying to make the best decision for your happiness. I don't know what this situation involves, but I feel like anything she should change before that she should change anything, Spirit. If this is involving like a relationship or something, is there any specific changes she should make? You should let go of pain from your past. Like if you're hurting about something that happened in the past, clarify the Seven of Wands. Something that you need to let go of is pain. Your heart is blocked off to healing certain things. Like I see like there's an offer for you to heal something from your past. Cause you're moving forward. What is this about, Holy Spirit? Um hmm. I don't know why this made me sleepy. Um, um, I didn't see any of this. I don't know what you're saying. You always have been, you are currently, and you will always be good enough. Yeah. So when it comes to specific changes, make sure you're telling the truth about what you're doing. Because there's a bit of toxicity or codependency that you may have um that could leave you feeling left out in the cold. I'm seeing here that as maybe you're trying to lie and say like, oh, maybe I'm talking too much. I don't know. Like maybe I shouldn't say. Like, is there any specific changes you should do? Yeah, you got to be honest. That's what I'm seeing. Gotta be honest. You gotta be honest. Okay. I really don't want to say that. But I will say like just be honest and fair. Cause what is this in regard? I mean, in regards to spirit. Girl. Whew. Yeah, it's some things you should consider before moving forward. It's not good. There's a lot of people involved in this too. Be careful. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because right now what I'm seeing here is like there you're in a space in your life, or you will be in a space in your life where you're going to be very, very uncomfortable in your emotions. And it's going to cause you to do the wrong thing, and you don't want to go there. Thank you, Richard. You have been working a lot. Give us a lot of energy. You deserve a rest. Thank you, Ashe. Don't do it, Yanni Nikki. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Do not do this. You're not currently. You're not even in the. You're not in your right state of mind at this time. Do not do it. You're not in the right state of mind. This is not going to turn out right. You have to be more you have to be more balanced in your emotions. Before you go about doing what you're going to do, you have to be more balanced in your emotions. And trust me, I've been there where I couldn't see clearly. I couldn't see things clearly. I because it's just too much. Okay? Yeah. Straight to the point. Yeah, don't do it. Do not do it. Mm-mm. You're not, and it's not to say you're a bad person, but currently where you're at mentally, like I've been there before. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. It's like sometimes you can't even control your emotions at times. You don't know how to see clear because someone's got you in a state where you just, but you have to really breathe in and out. And please listen to me, because it's not going to turn out right. It's not going to turn out right. You'll regret that. But guys, I am going to get to bed. But don't do that one. Because you will not be, you just, mm-mm. And no judgment at all. No judgment here. You know, we all have our days where we just, it's just like, man, I don't want to go. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not right now. Just Take a deep breath in. Go hug a tree. You're welcome. You're welcome, beautiful. Go hug a tree. Go put all of your pain in a tree. Really. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Richard. Put all of your pain in the tree because of her job and the assholes that work there. Okay. Yeah. Go hug, like put all your pain in the tree. Ask the tree to heal whatever you got going on that is imbalance, because it's not going to work out right. You won't be happy in the end. Just, go hug a tree. I promise you. Go hug a tree. Go talk to the tree. Go find you a tree to talk to. And a lot of people may think I'm weird, but I've done it, and it's healed. Well, I've never like been so angry that I hug a tree. Like usually when I go, you know, to a tree and I'm like sitting by the tree and I'm hugging it, I'm asking the tree to help me get like some money or something. Or like helping me, you know what I'm saying? Like usually I'm in a balanced place when I'm going to see a tree. It's me going to give an offering to the tree, and me also going to get something from the tree, get some help. So, but if you got to put some anger in the tree, like have the tree to take whatever you got going on and heal you. It's other ways to handle things. You got to do it the right way though, because you're going to be wishing you didn't do what you did. Guys, let me get you one last oracle, and then I'll come back on tomorrow and we'll do some readings on being single and how it feels to be single, and to how to embrace our single lives, like really really hone into that energy of being single, because people try to play on the single folks, but we live in our best lives. Okay, and we wanna give gratitude to being single, because that's a beautiful time for you to work on yourself until God blesses you with that right person, if that's what you want. Okay, but we'll talk about that tomorrow possibly. With that said, let's get a last message for the chosen. Let's get a message for ones who may be hurting at this time, ones who are not able to think clearly and may need direction. Thank you, Spirit. So we receive Muse, number 15. And this should resonate with everyone here. So it says, the Muse plays a song of upliftment and imagination. The petals of inspiration drift upon and wind, filling the air with light and creativity. This card shows a time of very heightened resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and from the universe. Call to the spirit muse and let them join you and the creator within to lift your project to the skies. So Spirit is wanting you to be creative at this time. Whatever old projects that you have, start putting your energy into those things. Consume your time into your goals, guys. Put 3 things on your list that you want to accomplish in the next 6 months, okay? And start working on them things. Forget about these people who are not treating you right. You deserve to focus on you. Okay? And this is what we're learning to do tomorrow when we talk about our independence. Maybe some of you are in relationships. Even if you're in a relationship, you can still focus on you. You can still become your better self in your relationship. Okay? So, yeah, find you a project to do. Find you a project to work on, guys. New or old. So if you have old projects that you've not finished, start working on those things. Okay? Yeah, my rebellious traits will sabotage that do it list that you're funny. But seriously, guys, come on, Richard. Let's do it together. Like, get you like 3 things that you want to do, at least one that you really want to do by in the next 6 months. And let's keep up with each other to see how the progress is going. You know, this is a time for us to focus on ourselves, work on ourselves, because when you look up, it's going to be 2026. Yeah, but the problem is that I need to do it. Well, we're going to put you to it. Okay? We're going to put you to it. Like, everyone has to do something. I'm joking. I'm all in. Yes. So tomorrow, let's talk about it. We're going to talk about our goals. You know, as people who are independent, people who are single, we need to be focusing on our goals, you know? You take PayPal donations for a reading. I don't. I'm not taking any donations, but if you have a question, I can help you real quick before I end the live. But guys, we want to get us at least one goal, and we're going to work on that goal. And we're going to see to it that we work on the goal together, okay? Now, you don't have to tell me what you're working on. Just, you know, we gonna have to check in with each other. Like, how is that goal coming? Like, how we talk in the lives. I become crazy. It's become late. So yeah, that's what we gonna do. All right. Okay. Hakeem, one moment. This is gonna uplift you. So Spirit is wanting you to use your imagination to see where you could end up in the future. Okay. You're gonna be doing a lot of work on yourself. Yeah. And there are things that you feel that you have lost, but your loss is also a gain that you'll have. So even though you may think that you've lost, you haven't. You're a whole walking oracle. Everything that is happening in your life currently is supposed to be happening. So don't think that anything is a mistake, because it's not. There had to be an ending to anyone who made you feel confused in your life, played in your face, made you feel as if you were left out in the cold. Forget them people, you know? It's about you. Everyone has a journey. Even the people who hurt you have one. Okay. What's Izzy's true feelings for me currently? What's going on in Izzy's life right now? You being nosy, no. I'm just kidding. Right now, since she got fired, will she contact me? If so, when? Okay. What's Izzy's true feelings for Hakeem? What's Izzy's true feelings for Hakeem, Spirit? What's Izzy's true feelings for Hakeem? What's Izzy's true feelings for Hakeem? I mean, she feels left out in the cold currently. I'm seeing here that she despises you in some way. And I mean that with the utmost respect. You know, I'm just telling you how she feels. Okay? So she's like, she despises, like, I'm getting like maybe you're trying to figure out how to work with this person, but it's a lot of hurt here. It's difficult to try to make things work when someone's working against you. I need some advice, ma'am. Okay. It will take a minute. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, so for that, you know, this person, they're currently realizing some things. They're upset of how they're upset in the connection. It's a lot of hurt. Like, maybe you tried to work with this person. Maybe there was some patience that you've had for this person, and you're wanting to heal. Spirit, what is going on in Izzy's life? What's going on in Izzy's life, Spirit? What's going on in Izzy's life at this time? What's going on in Izzy's life? What's going on in Izzy's life? So in Izzy's life at this time, what's going on in Izzy's life? She's trying to find fulfillment in herself. I feel like she's in a good mood. Maybe she was acting mean to you. She's strengthening herself, working on herself, balancing her energy. She could be arguing with you, and clarify the King of Pentacles, Spirit. So there is someone, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. There is someone that she's dealing with. So you are caring too much. Your emotions are all out of the place, Hakeem, when it comes to her. Because how does she treat him, Hakeem? She feels as if she, how does so when it comes to you, I feel like, she has, like, I'm not saying she's a player or anything like that, but she has her options open, okay? So the thing is, when she feels as if someone's trying to give or force her into something, it will cause her to feel a bit of a boost in her self-esteem. So this person is feeling like happy because she feels as if she is the one holding the like, she's the one who gets to pick and choose who she wants to be with, and she's the one in charge, she's the one in control, and so there are men who are interested in her. One, that is you. I feel like you get mad when things are, if she doesn't understand you, and it causes difficulty because you're trying to work with her. See, what she doesn't realize is that you're trying to work with her, but it's difficult to work with her when you're trying to boss her around in some way. So does she have a child? Anyway, with that said, I just see that it's difficult. Like, she's an empress. It seems like she's an empress. Like, she knows what she wants. And if she feels as if someone's trying to control her or try to, like, push her or force her into stuff, she doesn't like that. You don't have to bag up. You're going to have to bag up a little bit and allow her to choose what she wants, because when you're too much on it, like, you have to balance your energy, work on yourself, because I do feel like you're wanting to, like, work things out with her, but there's other options that she has. Or this could be your father talking to you. What's the Emperor here for? Yeah, she's just doing her. Like, she got it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying, like, I just like how she is able to hold her own when it comes to the men that are trying to pursue her. And you are one that is giving like a little bit of force, and that's causing issues with her. She doesn't want to feel like someone's telling her what to do. So the best thing you can do, the best advice I have for you, is to fall back a little bit. What would be the best advice for Hakeem, Spirit? Release the burden. Like, I feel like you're too invested. They're wanting you to heal yourself. They're wanting you to take a pause. They're wanting you to see the situation for what it is. They're wanting to tell you that, there will be justice in all of this here. once you start focusing on yourself and taking your power back, okay? So there is love that you have for this person. I feel like you do really love this person. You really care for this person. And with the judgment card here, I'm seeing that you're going to start judging her and how she's handling things, and she could possibly be around friends too. You know, they could be giving her advice on how to deal with you. So she could have passion for you. Like there is, I'm not saying that she doesn't care for you, but at times like there is a situation where it causes you to feel left out in the cold because she has like a lot of love around her. Maybe her dad is in her life or something like that. I don't know, but you're going to have to fall back and focus on yourself. I would, if you really want her, you're going to have to fall back. You're going to have to let her be able to call you and you kind of disappear. And it's not to play mind games or anything like that, but it's just to see like if she knows that you put the effort out, if you gave effort into trying to make the connection work, then you're going to and you did all that you could do. It's time for her to put in the effort as well. Yeah, don't overdo it, because sometimes doing all that, it could run a woman away, you know? So yeah, because it causes you attract, don't chase. Yeah. And even though the man is supposed to chase, when you're doing too much of it, it's a turn off. You know, you gotta feel wanted too, you know? So don't overdo it. Don't force it. You can't force somebody to love you. You gotta love yourself. The energy you putting into her, you have to put into yourself. You gotta love yourself. You can only you can do a lot, but the more you do, the more it'll turn her off. And you don't want to turn somebody off. You want to be able to, have it balanced. They're saying balance the connection by falling back. You got to fall back. Let her do her. Let her notice that you've disappeared and you stopped calling, and I bet you she'll start calling you. Cause for some time, for some reason, some women, they do like a little bit of rejection, but not too much. It's in a way to where it can't be like right, right, Richard. It can't be in a way where you're like really like trying to play her, but it's in a understanding women is a true art. Absolutely. So we like to, we love for a man to chase us, but if it's like too much, it's like I don't know about him. Since I already got him, since I know I can go back to him, then I can do whatever I want to, and I can date other men because I know he's gonna be there. That's how she's doing you. So the more and more you like, I want to marry and all this, she gonna be like, I'm not ready. I'm keeping my options open. So that's what she's doing. She's trying to find the best person to fit her. And if you push and force and force and force, you're gonna turn her off. So you gotta do the total opposite. You've already showed her what you want. Now it's time for her to come after you and make you feel like the man that you are. And you can play this. You just gotta do it the right way. I've never felt that way. That is what is wrong with this world today. You funny. It's been a while since I felt that way. I don't think, I know, right? It's a drought. I'm joking. I mean, everyone has an ego at this time. It's just like, okay, you ain't calling me, I ain't calling you. Oh, well, that's just how it's gonna be. Many times, women make me ashamed to be a damn woman. I know, right? Yeah. I haven't said anything to her in 2 months. I left it alone a while ago. Oh, okay. Well, if she's like ghosted you, then leave her alone. Like, I would never like deal with her because people show you what they want. After a while, she should have called you by that time. Like, no, don't even hurt over her. Like, it's time for you to walk away. At this point, you haven't heard from her in a month. That's a long time. Huge desert and hot as if, not in any good ways. Absolutely. Right, because I don't know, like, I'm just starting to go out, you know? I've been a hermit for a long time. So the last one ghosts me. The last one ghosts me. After 48 hours, I was cutting cord. Period. Period. You don't let nobody play in your face. A whole month? Like, I do not play that. It be men out here who want you to chase them, though. I literally had a man tell me, he said, he was like, I'm not going to call you. You got to call me so I can know that you're invested. You want me to chase you. That's what you want me to do. And that's something I will not do. Do you know I never call him back again? I would never, ever, ever. And I'm supposed to go somewhere tomorrow. And I know he gonna be there. He gonna be pissed because I'm not even gonna say nothing to him. And the reason why like this person keeps inviting me places because this person wants to see me. But honestly, I'm not even gonna act. I'm gonna act like he ain't even there. Maybe wanting you to chase them. I was supposed to tonight. Ditto. Yo, we gotta learn how to ghost people. Like, seriously. I'm over it. Like, anyone who tries to play with my mind, I'm over. Like, because you know exactly what you're doing. And I don't got time for the games. That's exactly why I cut a lot of people off. Because people, they try to mess with you mentally. Who is this dude? It's somebody from high school. I don't want a woman to chase me. It's kind of scary. It kind of scared me now. I just want to let it flow. Right, let flow happen. If true attraction is here, we will naturally come together. Absolutely. I feel the same way because I'm not chasing nobody. Like, I don't chase. I attract. We attract. We don't chase. You know? I feel like the man should be in his masculine energy and he should go after a woman and show himself that he's interested, and it's ways that you do that. I went out tonight because I went to a party. I went to the party this evening, and when I was at the bar, this guy, he kept looking in my face, right? It's something about men who some men are very intimidated by some women. Like, he literally looked in my face. Now, he had all this space down here, but he comes right here in my area. Now, mind you, I'm sitting right here. And he's like, he taps me and says, excuse me. I look up. He's like, excuse me. I just want to place my drink right there. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I didn't say nothing. I was just like, he wasn't my type anyway. But I was just like, oh, okay. But some men will do that because I don't know if like they're intimidated to talk to women. Some women, I don't know. Like some men are intimidated. They're scared that they might get rejected. Yes, attracting, and of course, as a man, I will suggest make move, take opportunity, but I will not force or chase. Right. I don't want any man. I don't want any damn flow. I have my period for that. I want deep, intense passionate, and obsessed with each other. Oh no, I don't want no obsessed. I do want intense. I do want um good vibes. Like, oh my God, let me tell y'all what happened to me. So I went out of town with my friend, and we actually went to Miami, and I didn't like him at first, but he started to be, you know, he was so nice. Like he paid for everything, guys. He paid for everything except for the trip. Of course, I paid for the trip. But when we went down there, he paid for everything. And I told him, I said, before we went, I said, let's go to Miami. And so he was like, you serious? And I was like, yeah. And so he was like, okay. And so we ended up flying to Miami, and he was the perfect gentleman. Perfect gentleman. We were not even intimate. I kid you not. I was like very shocked by that, but we were not intimate, and we actually had a very good time, and we had a very deep conversation. And when we came back, we didn't speak it, like we didn't talk as much. That was so weird, but I really enjoyed myself with that person. Like we had lots of fun in Miami, and we weren't even intimate. But he was like somebody I would be interested in dating. But we had a lot of fun. I don't want any damn flaw. I read that. Shaylee, I feel you. Deep, intense, and passionate is good, but it can be lived into the flow state. Yeah, I like flow. You need to tell him that. He thinks that you don't like him. He is shy. Well, I did like him, and I just feel like I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Like we had like every time we get together, it's magical. Like our relationship. Now we were never intimate, but every time we got together, we were very, very. I don't know. It's like the conversation is so deep. It like we were like I don't want to say that part. Well, we I ain't gonna say that. But what I will say is when we had a very good conversation. Like it was very intense. That was I gotta call him and see how he's doing. Cause we had a very good time. Like every time we got together, we always had fun. And listen to this song that we made together. Don't laugh at me, y'all. This is the first time I met him. Guys, if you ever want to hear my song, I Want to Get High, it's on Apple. Let me see. I Want to Get High. Don't laugh at my voice, okay, y'all? He made this beat. God like high. Self-love high. High. I want to get high. I want to get high. You gotta listen to it. Like if you take a snapshot, you can hear it on your own. But he made that beat and he was like, get on, he was like, get on there and sing and make up a song. And I ended up getting on there and I made the song. And I put it on Apple, oh well, iTunes. And some of the parts of the song you would hear me just humming because I don't know what I'm saying. But I put it on there. So if you guys ever want to listen to it, it's a spiritual song too, by the way. It's not really about getting high, it's about getting high. Deep, intense, and passionate is all good, but it can be lived into the flow state. Yeah, I read that. You need to tell him that. He thinks, oh yeah, I read that. You are very good at hiding your emotions, and he respects you and does not want to be a fuck boy in your eyes. You're right. You're right about that. Whatever, you have a good voice. Thank you. Thank you, love. Richard is about getting high, like in high there, right? Guys, there we had, we had a very good connection. But I don't think that it'll work out because I just don't want to deal with nobody from my past. I don't know, like it was fun, but I need I don't know. It was we every time we talk we always have good conversation. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the attraction, like I don't know. But he was really fun to be around. I always had fun around him. I know I'm right. Thank you. Fear will devour your soul like a gourmet buffet and then saunter away, licking its lips and leaving you empty and hopeless. Don't let fear do that to you. Okay. Not every relationship will end intimate. And even intimacy can be on many levels. Absolutely. I feel that we had a very intimate relationship when we talked to each other. We did get high, like we did. And cuz I'm not a smoker, but I did it down in Miami cuz I was just trying to, have fun or whatever. And I'm telling you, he was telling me about his experience using a Ouija board. It was so funny. Like, I felt like I was there with him in the experience because we were like literally like astro traveling. It felt like we were like on another universe, and or we were actually in the situation that he was telling me about and what happened and how he felt like it caused a lot of issues for him afterwards or whatever. But the what he I can't remember the story exactly of what he was telling me what happened with that situation, but it felt like I was right there with him and his cousins, and he was just showing me what happened. And like, because when if I did smoke or whatever, I don't do it no more, but if I did, I get very like I get really deep downloads. Like my downloads are like crazy spiritual. Conversation can become pretty intimate until next time, fam. Love the vibes. Oh, love you. I love you, Yanni Nikki. Good night. Good night, Yana. Good night, Yana Nikki. Richard, oh yes, I like this queen. When we share story memories and we merge together. Me too. Is he a school? Girl, oh my goodness. Are you seriously going to just tell me that? Yes, he is a Scorpio. Oh my Oh my goodness, Shaylee. Yes, he is a Scorpio. That's crazy. Yes, he's a Scorpio. Scorpio are pretty deep. Yeah, they are. You did tell me that. You did tell me that. But you've done it before. That's you and Richard. Y'all always do that. That's crazy. Yeah, he's a Scorpio. Maybe I didn't. I'm very psychic. I know you are. I know you are because you done said some things to me and I'm like, yeah, he's a Scorpio. And he's like very, very deep. I wish I could tag him in this. Let me see some. Why is it 333 on the dot, y'all? Look at that. That's crazy. And then he'll like inbox me sometimes because I don't have his number. But he'll be like, hey, how you doing? Sometimes. And I used to be like the one that would uplift him. So when he be going through like some tough times and stuff, he'll call me and ask for advice. And he would call me sometimes when he be going through hardships and stuff. I told you I'm psychic. Maybe I didn't. 333. Reach out to him, Empress. Okay. I have my sun, moon, fortune, Pluto, and Mercury in Scorpio. Oh, wow. See, I don't know how to say it like that, Richard. I need to learn mine. I need to learn mine. Yes, he feels like he tried and you didn't want it. Really? Well, yeah, I did like kind of reject him because like I was not. I don't want to say that on here because I don't want to hurt nobody feel. But he kind of because I didn't like that he drank. Like he drank like a little too much for me, and that was just a turn off because I don't like men who like drink like that. So when I first met him, I would tell him like, "You need to stop drinking. You need to stop." Like I'm always somebody's mama trying to tell him what to do, and I gotta stop doing that because I'm always trying to fix somebody, you know, and I have to get out of that. Truly, yes, on that, Richard. Yeah, he feels like he tried and you didn't want it. I have a Scorpio, Mars, Saturn, and Pluto, and my Mercury is an Aries. And I need to learn how to do that, guys. And I have Uranus, Saturn, Venus, and 2 other placements in Sagittarius. I need to learn that. I don't know how to. I have to learn that. I have to learn my chart. Be, how did you all remember that? How did you guys remember that? Did you just study it a lot or? Oh, it's one of my favorite placements, Queen. I can give you some tips on it. Please give me some tips. I'm just reading my natural chart. Oh, well, you're good at it because I don't even know how to do that. Holy crap, Richard. Yeah, yeah. Richard does not do small talk. It bores and offends him. Well, that's good. I prayed for you guys. Seriously, I did. And nobody better ever try to tell him what to do. I love deep, intense, passionate talk and act. No wonder you guys are here. So, do you guys have Gemini in your chart? I love astrology more than anything. That's awesome. I need to get into it. Do you guys have Gemini in your chart? And he is very wise and very smart and gets bored easily. Gemini is empty. I'm a full Gemini. So if I'm a Gemini, that means I have Mercury in my placement, right? Like, how do you say that? I don't know. I have to learn how to have that astrology talk like you guys. You guys sound so smart when you say it. Yes, I have Gemini North Node. Okay. That's good, isn't it? And when you say, I mean, North Node is like the positive side of your life and how you've conquered a lot of lessons. And don't worry, we will learn together, Queen. Ashe. That could be one of my goals that I'll do. You guys help me. North Node is kind of your destiny. Yeah, okay. So when you say Gemini in your North Node, what does that mean exactly? Is it like your destiny to communicate with people, to have friendships, relationships? I have mastered Sagittarius energy, and now I have to try and learn the complete opposite, which is Gemini. Shaylee could say more than me about it. Okay. So, okay, you know what? I like that because, I was I did a reading a long time ago about how a lot of people, they complain or they'll say, well, let's give an example. Okay, for my sign. Well, I'm a Gemini, so I'm always going to change my mind. I'm never going to be decisive on decisions. But I was saying, okay, well, if you are a Gemini, you have to work on your decision makings. You're going to have to work on you're going to have to work on setting your goals, being clear on your goals, and actually going after the goals that you have. Like, so you get what I'm saying? Like for an Aries, or like, well, Aries, they're like, whatever, Richard, you are just thrown off because I just read you, and most people cannot do that. You are the best. Period. Because like Aries, or let me think of a sign. I'm trying to think of a sign that okay, I would say Cancer would have to work on their emotions. Like their downfall would be possibly being overly emotional or something like that. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to study like you guys to show myself approved. Like you, Cancers can be flipping train wrecks. Yeah, I do not want to date a Cancer. I've done it, and that was the most. Oh my God, this person was over. Like, If things didn't go his way, if I didn't like him like that, or he would get angry and that. I would never want to deal with no dang on Cancer. He was with a Scorpio moon. My best friends are both Cancers. Is that good? Like having a one with the Scorpio moon. Is that good? I don't know. I have to study. I don't know. Queen, I will make this easy for you. Start with what you know best. Tarot. I already have astrology correspondence. You can probably start there. After this, it could be more easy to learn the rest. Okay, I'm going to take a snapshot of that. That's if I get to it, because sometimes I could be lazy. And I need to come out of that. So, in, reading sometimes, I could do better with that. But guys, I had a really nice time with y'all. I'm going to come back on here later. I'm about to go to sleep, child. Like the Temperance card, I think it's related to Sagittarius element fire, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Hey, Aunt Girl, I'm a Cancer sun with Leo rising, and I wouldn't date a Cancer man. Me either. Ooh, patience it represents as well. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't date a Cancer. My brother is a Cancer. Like, they're mean. Like, I'm not going to speak for all, but some Cancers, they will, like, if things don't go their way, they will get you. Like, they're just mean. Cancers are, ooh, I dealt with a Cancer, and my brother, he's a Cancer. And they're stuck, like, if they're, like, the unhealed ones, like, they could be very stubborn. Oh, wait. Patient, did you see my description? My mother is a Cancer. I'm kind of traumatized by that experience. I think you missed it. Too moody and whiny. Yeah, I'm a Cancer. Oh no, I missed. What description? My mother is a Cancer. Ooh wee. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I would give everybody a chance, because just because you have a sign or whatever that I may not agree with, I still give you a chance. But Cancer sun, Scorpio moon, bestie is dating a Virgo sun, Virgo moon, and Virgo rising. I just describe Cancer. Taurus and Sag men are my favorite. Okay. I like Sagittarius men. I do not like Taurus men. I I only like Gemini men as friends. And I like Leos. I like Leo men, and I don't like Virgo men. Oh my God, I will never date a Virgo ever. I would never date a Capricorn man. Well, I'll never say never, but I do not care for Capricorn men. Will be the death of me. Capricorns are mean spirited. Not all, but some. If they don't get their way, or if they feel like you've wronged them in some way, or if they feel as if they can't control you in some way, they will. try to, like, I don't know, some unhealed Capricorns, they would try to manipulate you in some way. Good luck trying to down a Sagittarius, maybe if you want to date a 60-year-old. I like, okay, so I dated years ago, I dated a Sagittarius guy, and me and him, we were like best friends. Like, he was a very cool person. Um, he was very, very handsome, and like he was like a bodybuilder. And so he would always walk with his head down, right? And so I asked him one day, I said, why do you walk with your head down like that? Why are you walking with your head down like that? And he said, you notice I walk with my head down. I said, yeah, why do you walk with your head down like that? And he said, and he was dark skinned. He was like darker than me. He was handsome. And so he said, because when I was 12 years old, me and my cousin, we were fighting. And he said my cousin broke my nose. And when my cousin broke my nose, um, my nose never been the same. And I said, well, did your mom know that your cousin broke your nose? He was like, no, he never got it fixed. And I said, are you serious? Are you seriously telling me that your cousin broke your nose, so that's why you walking with your head down? And he was like, yeah. And so I'm like, it's nothing wrong with your nose. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with your nose. It's nothing. I said, you need to walk with your head up high. Like, you need to walk. I said, you're handsome. You're muscular. You are, you're nice looking. Don't walk with your head down. And so from that point on, he started walking with his head high. And so one day I seen him. I said, I see you walking with your head up. He started laughing. But yeah, we used to have fun. But anyway, let me read what y'all put. Yeah, I love I like Aquarius. I do. I would like to know a air or fire sign. Dude, my friend Rod said I was in love with a demon. Aquas can be good for you, Richard. You may have a hard time with them acting like they don't care though, or how they do or don't express their emotions. I've run away from those three signs. I will listen to you. I trust your wisdom. Richard, you are meeting your person this upcoming winter. Ooh, I'm open to the idea, but I'm not sure about it. Haha. Where is your Mars, Richard? Yes, Richard, this is for you now. Fear will devour your soul like a gourmet buffet. Mars 27, Libra, and Aqua energy have a deep, crazy karma as well. I want to learn my chart like that. You guys are so smart. Scorpios made me stronger though. Okay, nice. Mine is at 26 degrees, third house junction, Saturn and Pluto opposing my Chiron. My dad stays in Quebec. Okay, so I'm May 24th. Y'all ain't about to know when I was born. We gonna have to do it off of here because I don't want everybody knowing my date of birth and all that. You got my email, so you can email me because I don't want to tell it on here. You want to put in chat and then delete them. If you want to put them in the chat and delete and then delete it. Just I'll email me and I'll tell you. I don't want to put it out. You guys are silly. I'm about to go to bed, y'all. I'm so tired. Good night, y'all. I'll talk to you all tomorrow, okay? I'll talk to you all tomorrow, and we'll talk about the chart reading because I do need it read, and I appreciate you. Good night. I love y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. Good night.